like touchdowns. Can't be and I'm just out and I won't move like tough crowds. 7 years I done stuck out, got death threats, pushed out. But how they supposed to hurt a man that's been dead since 05? Beat dropping, I'm going in. Breathe so hard that you know it's him. He fills me up and then he pours. This might go underneath your skin. From the dog, I'm on it. To the praise of his glory, homie. I'ma get it in or what I could have been before him. I'm hungry, homie.
Tunnel vision, yeah, I'm focused on the light. He's with me, can't see a thing, cause I'm focused on the Christ. You can try to kill me, but you can't hurt me. You can bring whoever you want. You'll never break me, won't penetrate. Once I get off in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm zoning out. Zoning out. Zoning out. Zoning out. Zoning out. Zoning out. Zoning out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't let me get in my zone. Don't let me get in my zone. I ain't dissing Oprah, but I'm never on my own. But let me say this, I'ma live forever, regardless how my doctor feels. Call it Willow Smith, my father's will. I've seen the Lord, the same I'll never be. Some say they seen the Lord, but live on casually. I don't know what you saw, but the Lord ain't what you seen. Once you really seen the Lord, you're obsessed with what you see. Obsession more than say right. Love him more than dead life. Wanna know how you can be poor, let him give you new website. I promise, dog, I wanna mindset on his glory. I visualize him crucified, both hands wide, 345.
Tunnel vision, yeah, I'm focused on the light. He's with me, can't see a thing, cause I'm focused on the Christ. You can try to kill me, but you can't hurt me. You can bring whoever you want. You'll never break me, won't penetrate. Once I get off in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm zoning out. Zoning out. Zoning out. Zoning out. Zoning out. Zoning out.
Welcome to Wayne Reynolds Stadium. I'm on the beautiful campus of Squatch County High School. I'm your host, Chandler Morrison, here with my play-by-play analyst,
Brent Hurst.
Say hi to the people, Brent.
Hey, how y'all doing?
We're here from inside Wayne Reynolds press box to bring you what will be a pretty interesting game, I think, Brent, at least coming into it.
Yeah. I mean, anytime Sequatchie County and Jasper get together, it's going to be an interesting game.
Oh, definitely. Like I said, Squatch County Indians will take on the Warriors of Marion County in a Valley showdown that had a lot more to show before the season started. Things hadn't turned out so well. Turned out the way they should have for the Indians, have they, Brent?
No. Lost to Grundy County, lost to CCS is definitely not how you want to start your season. Feel like I'm going out.
Oh, yeah. You're still going, Brent. Go ahead and speak.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the headphones. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just moving them around.
Is there anybody viewing?
Yeah, I don't think so. Also, give us just a second.
People listen to this.
Anyways, well, now it's time for our Land's Restaurant pre-game warm-up. Southern Country Cooking, ain't that right, Brent?
Sure is.
Pretty good cooking, ain't it?
I like it.
You like it? All right. Indians lost last week to a much-improved Chattanooga Christian squad. They looked strong early, but the Chargers just battled their way back into it. The Indians would lose that game 32-28.
It was in soccer lines.
The soccer lines gave CCS that motivation, right? This week they take on Marion County Warriors. They really look good, or they really look great this year. And Brent, you can testify to that.
Yeah. On the Sequatchie County bye week, I went up to Bledsoe to see Bledsoe play Marion County. And, I mean, Marion County just absolutely romped over Bledsoe. It was not close. Bledsoe County is not the best team this year. But there's a difference between beating a not great team and absolutely dominating a team like Marion County did Bledsoe. And, I mean, I was just extremely impressed. I was just extremely impressed by what Marion County did against Bledsoe. And not sure how, what's the word for it? Not sure how much I was ready for this game, Marion County Sequatchie, after watching Marion dominate Bledsoe like they did.
Yeah, and the Warriors come into this one with a 4-1 record. That lone loss comes from Chattanooga Central 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, 7-0, a really hard-fought game and defensive. Indians' record is 2-2, and those two losses being to district opponents.
Yeah, that always hurts you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Playoff chances for the Indians this year. You think? I mean, they're slim right now, aren't they?
we've got 2 losses in district, and we still have to play Signal and Notre Dame. I think Slim is giving them
Something.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, I hate to be like that, but you just got to be realistic about it. Signal and Notre Dame are still on our schedule.
Yeah. And as far as X's and O's, you're going to see a Marion County team that runs a wing T triple option. That's a mouthful to say, ain't it? They run it all the way down to the Little Leagues. I actually have to go coach this Saturday against them, so I get to see this twice in 2 days. You'll see a lot of runs down the middle and by the quarterback. You'll see some runs outside, but if they're successful with that, expect that to happen a lot more. For our defensive side of the ball, expect 3 or 4 man front, maybe a little of both, and a lot of movement for the ball snaps as far as linebackers blitzing and those sorts of things. This team knows that split back veer inside and out, so they could easily stop it very easily. But don't expect this Indian team to just give up if that doesn't work out for them.
Yeah, definitely.
And the Indians on defense, you can expect a 3-man front with some tendency to blitz and a lot of slanting. And you just go for choosing different gaps to go in. They know the wing T in and out, so they ran with Chad Barter, who was the head coach here of the Indians. That was what the offense he run. On offense, though, Brent, you may have some fun tonight because they might get out of that center base formation.
That's going to be a new concept for me because for the past few games, I've just been saying on air they're running the same formation that they have been because they've changed it maybe once in the past 3 games. I mean,
I think they've only been in 2 formations the entire season,
and that second one they've used almost never.
And I mean that's basically just a variation of what they actually have. It's just him going to shotgun.
And I mean, yeah, we're 2-2, or are we 1-2?
We're 2-2.
That's what I thought. I'm sorry, but we're 2-2. But I mean, we've been close. So I mean, I guess the formations are working for them. So
yeah,
if it ain't working, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And I feel comfortable saying it in the air because they're about to see it anyway, so why not go ahead and say it? I don't think any Marion County listeners right now. But a player described to me in detail on Wednesday, they may come out in that old formation and start out, but later in the game, expect them to spread the ball out a lot more shotgun passes, and they may even have an Oregon/Auburn style triple option.
Against this Marion County team, they're going to need a little bit of an offense like that.
Yeah, and I mean, imagine this Squatch County team going against this Marion County defense like that. They've not. I mean, they watch all the tape from this year. They've not seen anything but that split back veer.
Nothing.
So for us to venture out into like a spread type formation.
Now the flip side of that is we've also not played anything except that formation.
Yeah, definitely.
So Marion's not seen it, but we haven't played it.
Well, I think actually what's happened, Brent, and I'm not trying to.
Oh no, that's fine.
What they'll do is they'll usually run a lot of. They'll run all these plays during practice. They just won't implement them. I've got a player tell me this week they've run it a lot more, and they're actually implementing them into their game plan. So, on that's the X and O side of it. What do you think about that, Brett? What do you think about that offensive system?
I find that extremely interesting. The fact that I think it's good that we're doing this for a rival like Marion County. The fact that we're getting out of what we've been, or what we've held so close for so long this year. I think it'll give us an advantage. I understand that running it in practice is completely different from running it on the field in an actual game, but it'll give us an advantage as Marion won't be expecting.
Oh, definitely. And as far as, X and O's, that's how we got it, But this team needs a lot of motivation. We talk about this Marion County team, you have to mention when you talk about this evening team, they have to step it up. After 52-28 win by the Warriors last year, I would be very motivated to play this game.
Oh, I would too. I mean,
that's like you getting pounded by CCS. You at least want to play your hardest against them to see what you can do against them this year.
We're talking about football or soccer?
I'm talking about soccer. Compared it to your soccer.
Well, Sequatchie County have beaten Marion County before. That's an actual rivalry. So
Yeah.
I would probably compare the two.
Yeah. And, and Marion County has no excuse to lose focus because they have Sale Creek and Copper Basin coming up. So no looking over no looking over the Indians.
My goodness, they ain't got nobody to look to.
I mean, they pretty much got South Pittsburgh at the end of the season, and we know South Pittsburgh is down. So it's very, very possible.
Do they even have a schedule? Like, can Tennessee play their schedule?
I don't know.
Yes, I did say Tennessee. That was on purpose.
Yeah.
I would quite enjoy that.
That would. I mean, they could possibly come out of this season undefeated. Very, very
Wouldn't
likely.
surprise me, not with a schedule like that.
No, not with a schedule like that. we talk about this Marion County team, though. You have to mention the obvious. They've had a rough year off the field last year. You know, I do hope Sequatchie wins tonight, but the Warriors has been a feel-good story for them.
Yeah. After all of that controversy that happened last year, to come out as strong as they have this year is remarkable.
And you know, you're not just talking about that controversy. It had nothing to do with the players. They have a complete turnover of coaching staff. They have a completely new coaching staff. They've lost a lot of seniors from last year. And they came out swinging this year, and I was very surprised by that. So we saw that firsthand at Jamboree, didn't we, Brent?
Yeah.
They came out swinging.
Sure did.
So, Brent, can you give us the Citizens Track County keys to the game for this week?
Sure can. Key one is going to be motivation. After a game like we had last week against CCS, getting beat by a team that really shouldn't be anywhere close to your level in football, motivation really shouldn't be a problem. But after that, we should have the motivation because we should not lose to a team like CCS. But secondarily, after last year's I'm sorry, I got distracted. After last year's loss to Marion County, as bad as it was against a rival like that, you want to come out swinging.
Oh, yeah. And that's just one key to this game, ain't it, Brent?
Yeah. Second one would be execution. When a ball hits you in the hands, you got to catch it. And the coaches need to be able to see when to put what players in. And, I mean, it doesn't all rest on the coaches. When the ball hits you in the hands, you got to catch it as a player.
I mean, there's only so much a coach can do.
Yeah.
I mean, he can coach you, but you got to have the willpower to do that. So.
Third will be defense. Schools know each other really well. Last year was a shootout. Scoring shouldn't be a problem. Whoever can hold the other team the best will probably win this game.
All right.
Fourth, endurance. The losses this season, Sequatchie have been up late. Just can't finish.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Don't know why.
I mean, if you want to look at key cases in that, you look at Grundy County. You look at excuse me. We'll have the pledge up there right now, right? The prayer. Excuse me, the prayer.
Hi, my name is Kate Sanders, and I am a member of FCA. I will be leading us in prayer tonight. Please join me if you like. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this beautiful day you have blessed us with. I pray that you will keep all the boys and fans safe and help us to act in a manner pleasing to you, Lord. Father, I just ask that you will help us all to have a safe trip home after the game. Thank you for all you do in our lives and for allowing us to live in this wonderful country. We love you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem.
And that was Kate Sanders for the prayer there, and the Sequatchie County Marching Indians for that national anthem. And we'll get back to the keys to the game. We had motivation, execution, defense, endurance,
and didn't really get to finish. Didn't really get to finish talking about endurance. So I guess we'll start over here. The last week against CCS, up late, can't finish. Against Grundy, up late, can't finish.
Well, I mean, I don't think we were up late against Grady, but I definitely think endurance was a factor there. They should never be in the game with you, but I think that was actually more of a test to their endurance. For them to be in overtime with them and going back and forth that much. But you look at South Pittsburgh. South Pittsburgh almost came back.
Yeah.
I mean, if you give South Pittsburgh, if you have think about South Pittsburgh, if they go and one more possession for South Pittsburgh, they won the game.
Yeah.
I mean, you give them
Not a doubt in my mind.
You give them another minute and the ball back, it's a win for South Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Okay. Fifth key to the game. Can't have this game happen without talking about the rivalry. When rivalries like this happen, throw records out the window. Sequatchie is 2-2. Marion County undefeated. Doesn't matter. This is Sequatchie Marion County.
and I think this is actually, it's not the biggest rivalry in the valley.
No, but it's
definitely one of them.
Hey,
you could argue.
This should be dubbed the battle for the right to wear purple.
It should. The purple bowl.
The purple bowl.
The purple bowl.
I like that better.
Well, we'll start calling it the purple bowl here.
Purple bowl.
For the Spear.
That sounds weird. I'm not sure I can actually say that every time without messing up, but that's what we'll try to call it here.
All right, we'll call it the purple bowl because that is what it looks like. I mean, it looks like Sequatchie County's playing Sequatchie County here. Honestly,
Go Indians.
Go Indians, right? But we talk about the rivalry. It may not be I think it's more of a rivalry of circumstance. Like, with us and Bledsoe, it's not a rivalry of circumstance. It's because we play each other every year and this and that. And it's not because we're both good. It's because we're both around the same skill level. I think what happened with this rivalry was, if you look back since 1991, this rivalry has gone really, really back and forth. But there have been swings where Sequatchie County's been great, and Marion County. There's not been a lot of. I guess you could say a lot of games where it was really, really close. There have been some, but it wasn't where it was really, really close. It was either Sequatchie County was dominant or Marion County was dominant.
I have a feeling that Marion County kind of dominated it in the early 90s when
definitely.
a certain head coach named Ken Hawkins was in there.
I wonder whatever happened to that coach.
I don't know.
I don't know. But you got to think, and also that's probably some motivation for these Marion County Warriors.
Yeah.
And maybe even for the Indians.
I would think so.
I mean, that's where your coach used to coach, and you want to help him be better than his old team. Show his team why he came here. And of course, Marion County, you're like, all right, you're down here. We just want to beat you because you're not with us anymore.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a rivalry. It's not the same kind of rivalry as maybe a Sequatchie South Pittsburgh or a Sequatchie Bledsoe or even a Marion South Pittsburgh, but it definitely is a rivalry. We can agree on that.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. Any Valley game.
Any Valley game can be a rivalry. I mean, except for anybody that gets Whittle. Poor Whittle. We love you, Whittle. Just not that. Anyways, that is our Sister Tri County keys to the game. Thank you, Brent, for giving us those. Thank
you, Chandler, for writing them out for me.
And I did not write those out for you. What are you talking about? Anyways, and that would be your pregame warm-up brought to you by Land's Restaurant, Southern Country Cooking. Speaking of Land's, if you wear a purple and gold on Fridays, you can get a free piece of cake. And also, Land's will be open late after the home game. Yeah, you like the free piece of cake.
I forgot about that. I might go by there after.
And Land's will also be open late after home games. Times vary depending on how late the game goes. So visit Land's on Friday nights after the ball games. Now let's get to that roster real quick. We got the starters for Marion County right here. And we'll kind of go through them together. We got number one.
Number one for Marion County, Blake Seaman is a running back, senior. Number 2, Trey Phillips. He's a wide receiver, senior. Number 8, Jacob Sailors, center. Number 9, Bradley Baxter is a linebacker. Number 10, Blake Brooks is a safety. 12, Bryce Massengale is quarterback.
Actually, Jacob Sailors is a corner. Sorry.
Corner?
I think so.
Oh, that's not fair.
I know. You should see it CB or whatever.
Okay.
Anyways.
Number 12, Bryce Massengale is quarterback. Number 13, Christian Stevens is the kicker.
That's gonna be a mouthful. Massengale.
Massengale.
You used to saying that.
Number 17, Alex Kirkendall is a tight end. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Number 20 is Hunter Kelly, defensive back. Number 21 is Josh Henderson, running back. Number 40 is Hunter McLean, linebacker. Number 53 or 35 is Chandler Willis, guard. I assume that will change depending on what position he plays. Number 58, Eli Morrison is guard. Number 59, Logan Campbell is the corner, center. What's the senior?
That is going to be a center because it's 59.
Okay. Number 68, Jake Allender is a tackle. Number 71, Corey Tucker is a guard. And number 78, Ismael Avila
Is an end, now a defensive end is what he means for that. I got these straight from the coach, where they're going to use their own terms for whatever they use. Because, we say, oh, this. Well, a defensive lineman has different meanings for different people, so, yeah. And, so anyways, like, I know when I was playing, we would call an outside back, we'd call him a Sam and a Mike for middle. Just because, how it worked out. And the Spirit line is getting pretty big here now. We're down to, not quite as big as last week for homecoming, but we're down to about the 25-yard line and keep growing.
And they start at the back of the end zone, so that'll be a 35-yard Spirit line. Oh, here comes some more little kids.
And then we got a bunch of little kids.
Them run out
Yeah,
there.
they're just whoop, 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 getting on there. So, yeah. And, anyways, I think this game's going to be pretty good. You agree with that?
Be fun to watch.
Be fun to watch. I think it will too. And I think this first and second quarter is going to determine how this game goes. Some games you can't tell in the first and second quarter, but you'll probably be able to tell how this game goes. I mean, because we thought either
if Sequatchie County are able to not let up.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if it looks like we're dominating the first and second quarters, that is not an indication that we're going to dominate the whole game.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And if we're going to dominate the first and second quarters, you better score a lot of points for Sequatchie. Because if you're going to let off, you shouldn't, but if you're going to let off, you better have, I put in my notes somewhere that, I can't remember where I put them. I was like, or I wrote an article too about putting their foot on the pedal and keeping it there.
Yeah.
And the only time you should ever let off the pedal is if you're seeing them out and you're beating somebody 70 to some. You scored 70 to 14 in the third quarter.
Usually the rule is score as many points as you can in the first half. But I think for Sequatchie County the rule is score as many points as you can while you're still able to score points, because you won't be able to at the end of the game if this season holds true.
Yeah. And I just think that...
If football games were like 35 minutes, would be golden.
Are you guys plugged in anywhere, or are y'all
You need to put on like a... You mean like why?
Excuse us for a second.
if y'all are on the air?
Oh, no, well,
he's fine.
I just was curious what y'all agree for some sort of.
Spirit line's now out past the 40-yard line. People just keep on filing in.
Sports Other Country.
Oh, nice to meet you. I work for the Spear here in Sequatchie County.
Okay.
Now back to the game. Marion County, Sequatchie County last year, I believe the score was 52 to 28 in favor of Marion County, but the score is not really 100% representative of the actual happenings of the game. If I remember correctly, it was pretty close for the majority of the game. Marion County just ran away with it in the second half. And
what do you do
that almost seemed to be a foreshadow of what was going to happen for the Indians this year, with teams just running away with things in the second half, or us not being able to finish 100%. So with those two stats combined, history is not on the side of the Indians tonight. Really hope that, obviously really hope that history plays zero part in this, aside from the rivalry, but history will have the Indians just losing all ability to play football in the fourth quarter, pretty much. Kind of disappointing, but history is the past. Tonight may be different. Band's getting everybody pumped up here in the Spirit line. Got some people clapping, a little bit of dancing, just waiting for the players to come on out through the little balloon Indian headdress that they've got set up right by the field house.
Yeah. Hey, it's nice to meet you.
Hey, if you need anything from me,
Marion County Spirit line comes out to about the 10-yard line.
My number and my email is at the bottom.
Decent amount of travelers, considering that it's an away game, but almost expected more for a Valley game, especially for an undefeated team like Marion County.
You ever get a chance?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll
Scoreboard says 6 minutes 30 until the Purple Bowl comes back for the edition of 2014. I'm Brent Hurst. Chandler Morrison is also here. We'll be your eyes and ears if you couldn't be here tonight. We thank you for listening. Our listeners are the reason why we do this. We want everybody who can't attend Indians football games to be able to. We want everybody that can't attend Indians football games to be able to take part in them, listen to them, know what's going on, support the Indians. So we thank y'all for listening.
Anyways, what were we just telling around? Sorry, I had to step off for a second. Just kind of telling them about the experience and like that.
Kind of the rivalry.
The rivalry, yeah.
I kind of covered it last year. Something that I thought of while you were gone. This year has been pretty much the Indians letting up in the fourth quarter and not being able to finish.
Dead one.
Sequatchie County, Marion County 2013 was the story of Sequatchie not being able to finish. Think about that.
I think that was, yeah, and it was back and forth until a certain point, so. You really doing a Snapchat up here in the booth?
No, I'm not. My memory is full, and the only way to save it is their Snapchat.
Oh, man.
We got a new statistician.
We got a new statistician. Say hi to the people, Cameron.
Hello, I'm Cameron Pro.
Okay, thank you. And the Indians are coming out and getting ready for the captain's meeting out in the middle of the field for the coin toss.
Captains tonight are Brent Holland, Deegan Marshall,
White Presto, and Troy Sanders.
Thank you.
Sorry, I haven't memorized. I played last year, so. Anyways, the spirit line is all the way to the 50, almost the 50-yard line now. Somewhere between the 40, 45 and the 50-yard line now. And a lot of spirit going on here for Sequatchie County.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I've always told people about our fan base. It's a loyal fan base, no matter what happens. I mean, they're loyal. They're here at the game.
We've lost to CCS and Grundy this year. If you're going to be loyal after that, you'll be loyal for everything.
I mean, no matter how you feel about how the coach is doing things, no matter how you feel about how the players are doing things, you're still here to support them. That's the one thing I like about our fan base.
We have a tremendous amount of support, or tremendous amount of support.
Support, yeah. What are we going to do with you, Cameron? We just need to give you a mic, love our comedy section down. Just from hearing him talk.
Anyway, screws everything up.
We got about three and a half minutes. The clock says, and the Indians are in the Indian head. They're getting pumped up, and I was sitting there before the game, and I was talking to some coaches upstairs, and I told them, I said, because Marion County was out here, they're up here at warm-ups. They were already getting pumped for this game. And they did a really good job of that for Jamboree, don't you think?
Yes.
Because whenever they would come out on the sideline, they didn't get to warm up for maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Come on the sideline, they'd be ready to go, jumping. Everybody on the sidelines jumping, getting going, And they were already over here at warm-ups getting jumped up.
Really impressed me.
It really did. And for this Indians team, I was sitting there talking to the coach and I said, look, y'all are going to have to, I was just talking to him, I was like, what are y'all going to have to do? He's like, well, I'll just tell you something. We're going to have to get as motivated as that team is.
Yeah.
Because we're even with that team. The only thing that sets us apart is the motivation that we have. And I can definitely say that.
Yeah.
You compare, even to Jamboree, Marion County was excited to play at the Jamboree, which is not, usually teams are just trying to warm up to football, just trying to get in there, just trying to run some plays, like a scrimmage almost.
I mean, it was at Whipple.
Yeah.
Marion County or Whipple, you're going to be ready to go beat somebody.
Well, they're at Sequatchie this week, and Sequatchie's pretty. I mean, South Pittsburgh's kind of been their bigger brother over the years. This year they can beat them, definitely.
Yeah.
But South Pittsburgh's definitely been their bigger brother over the years. And I mean, for them to play Sequatchie, we're kind of more even with them. We've been more back and forth with them as South Pittsburgh's been more dominant over the years with Marion County. And Marion County's getting their spirit line up, and it's not quite as long as Sequatchie County, but they're getting it ready here.
They're only to the 15-yard line.
And what does it say on their banner up there? Can you read it?
First downs to touchdown. That's how we roll.
First downs to touchdowns, that's how we roll.
That's what theirs says, and ours is a nice picture of a tomahawk. Actually, it looks pretty nice.
It really does.
I mean, it's very, very artistic. But see, they probably did. That's usually what's actually on the teachers. They have the little.
Marion County runs out through their signs.
Cheerleaders going for it.
Their band starts playing, and everybody on the far sidelines cheering. Already the atmosphere here at Wayne Real Stadium looks good tonight.
And, I mean, they're coming out and getting ready, got the flag. I mean, you got to think they're really excited. And here comes the horse on the field around the coin toss. Refs are looking around like, what in the world's going on here? And she's riding around, and that is, I think it's Alyssa Den on the horse right now. And always the best tradition we have here at Spreaker County is bringing that horse out, throwing the spear down, is something that I effect. I always thought that was one of my favorite moments when I'm out here, because I'm being a fan or being on the sideline. You know, you get those chill bumps whenever they run across.
Yeah, it's great to watch as a fan.
And Indians are getting ready. They're getting pumped up, but they'll have to wait until the coin toss is gone. And the Indians will put their backs to the west side.
We will see you first. So Sequatchie County will start the game off here in 27 seconds since the scoreboard receiving the ball to the west end zone. They'll be attacking the east end zone, which is towards Highway 28 if you're directionally challenged, like some of us here at the Spirit are.
Such as Cameron. There we go. Anyways, the Indians getting ready and behind that banner and taking it, and cheerleaders holding it up. They're getting ready to come out. Not coming out yet. That scoreboard instructs 0 as the Indians tear through, and it is football time in Sequatchie County.
Love hearing these fans scream, holler, clap. Again, just for Marion County, Sequatchie County, the atmosphere is always going to be amazing.
Yeah, and these players are getting pumped up. Yeah. I'm over it. I know.
Yeah. Sorry, inside the thing.
And anyways, getting ready to go over here on the sideline. You know, when you got, look, you got Romero. He's getting pumped up. You know, when the kicker's getting pumped up, you're pumped up. I mean, am I right?
Yeah. The kicker can be the loneliest position in football because when you go out there to kick, yes, the snap has to be good, the hold has to be good, but the kicker is the one who has to make the kick through the uprights. But it can also be one of the least loneliest positions in football because since you are pretty much to yourself, you can go and make yourself a part of the entire team.
Oh, yeah.
And you can pump everybody up like that. And if Romero's pumped up, I have a feeling that's what's happening.
And we have
whistle blows for number 13 from CCS.
And we have number 6, Adam Pickett, and number 11, Toy Sanders, back to return. And Marion County in this odd wedge bunch formation, they'll come out, and number 21 for the Warriors.
Kickoff called at the 25-yard line.
Number 13 for the Warriors kicks it off, and that will be who called the ball right there? Was it this side or that side?
I think it was 37.
All right, well, 37, Hunter Davenport will bring it over here to this sideline, and it will be
caught at the 25, run back to the 30 for a 5-yard gain. So it'll be 1st and 10, Sequatchie County from the 30-yard line. I missed the first one. Referee sets the ball down at the 30.
So
Sequatchie County are in the huddle. Surprisingly.
Marion County.
Probably just a pump-up speech going.
Kick player number.
They start the game, 1 receiver to the far side, 1 to the near side, 2 backs in the backfield, same formation. Not changing anything up yet.
We'll do that later. They're starting from the 30.
Fakes the handoff, but does hand the ball off to his second running back. Runs it for about we'll call it a 3-yard gain.
And
to about the 30, maybe the 33-yard line. Yeah, the referees were spotted at the 33. So, all right. So 3-yard gain to the 33-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Indians.
That was a run.
A couple of players being run on, and some run off here. Pickett and Hicks run off. Number 6 and number 2.
Mm-hmm. And that's something that's killing the Indians this year, having to substitute all in and out, because they do have a lot of two-way players.
Same formation.
Reed under center. Taking himself, and
I'm not sure whether he handed that off or took it himself, but it doesn't matter. Him and the running back went down the same place, yard gain. So it'll be 3rd down and 6 for the Indians from their own 34-yard line.
And that was you're down. You're already 3rd down right now, right?
Yeah,
you're already at 3rd down.
Way to stay in the game, Finley.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I had to help my statistician over there, Cameron. Anyways, 3rd down already, and
pick it back on.
You already, you're not. It's 3rd and long, so you're already down in this game already. You got to come out strong.
If you get a first down here, it's a great confidence booster. But if you don't and go 3 and out, I mean, that'll kill you.
It will.
Same formation. Oh, motion before the snap.
And it'll be false start on White Presto. Looks like he jumped first.
Then make it 3rd down and 11 from the 29-yard line for the Indians. Loss of 5 on the penalty.
Motion, 5 yards.
And that's just the mental mistakes you can't make on 3rd down. That's what really hurt this Indians team last week. Hey, here we go.
Same formation for the Indians again. 3rd and 11. They motion again.
And it is on. Looks like number 55, Billy Morrison. The one right next to White Presto this time.
So that'll make it 3rd down and 16 from their own 24-yard line.
I mean, it'd be understandable for Marion County coming this one, them be jumping offsides, but you know when the ball's getting snapped on offense.
And
you have no excuse.
You're at home here. At home on your first drive. Did you ever really that bad?
I don't know.
I mean, I never played.
And they're in shotgun this time, Brett.
Same formation, just out of shotgun. Fakes the handoff, and he will pass it. Adam Pickett just out of reach of Adam Pickett. If he'd have caught it, it would have been at the 50. Ball drops at the 45-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 16 for the Indians from their own 24.
And Rep was right all over that, so he didn't see anything, and I didn't see anything either.
I didn't either. Where'd they start at?
They're at the same place right now.
So again, 4th down, 16 for the Indians from their own 24. Obvious punt situation. Hunter standing back on the 7-yard line. Waiting on the snap.
Should be number 29, Dylan Sanders.
Punts it from about the 12-yard line. Ball drops at the 40 of Marion County and rolls to
about the 31-32. The Indians will hit at 31-32, and 3.5 for the Indians. Marion County coming up to go on offense, and not the way you want to start the game.
That wasn't the way I thought they would start the game. I thought that whichever team got the ball would at least get a field goal out of this, as much as the shootout we saw last year.
And this Indians defense this Warriors defense is pretty stout, but now we got to figure out how good this Indians defense is.
So Sequatchie County up on defense, Marion County in the huddle on offense, just waiting for the referees to signal play. 9 minutes 49 left to go, so that 3 and out by the Indians took 2 minutes and 11 seconds off the clock. Again, still just waiting for the referees to allow play.
Just tell me it's pass run.
Not entirely sure what the holdup is. Must have been timeout on the field that I missed.
Whatever, and then the yardage. Tell me the total yardage. If there's a TD, tell me.
Marion County out of the huddle and up to the line. They've got one receiver to the far side.
They'll be in this wing T formation like we talked about in the pregame. Motion to this side, number 17. And he'll hand it off to number 21. He'll get stopped over about 2 or 3 yards on that one.
No, more than that. He gets up to about the 38, so we'll call that about a 6-yard gain.
And that'll be Henderson.
He was spotted at the 31, so that'll be a 7-yard gain up to the 38.
I'll go huddle up on this, and that was Henderson on the carry.
So it'll be 2nd and 3.
Ball is fumbled. Henderson falls back, and Henderson falls on it.
A couple of Sequatchie players motioning that they have the referee signal is still Marion County ball. So let's see where they spot that. That'll be a loss of about 2 on the play. So it'll be 3rd down and 5 from the Marion County 36-yard line.
And Massengale will be under center quarterback. 2 wings, 1 fullback behind him. And he'll hand it off to fullback, and it may be legal motion.
Blown dead before the play started. It will be a false start on Marion County. That'll make it 3rd and 10. 3 false starts already in the first 2 drives.
Oh, yeah. And, this false start can be credited to that far back. He came back, and as he walked back, what he did was he stepped back and he stepped forward. And can't step forward or backward in high school football.
5-yard loss?
Yeah. That's pretty much illegal motion on me.
Marion County back up to the line.
They'll be in shotgun. And he misses a snap. And he falls on it.
Does he?
15-yard line.
Does he? Almost looks like it came out again, but the referees don't seem to be signaling Yeah, referees will say that it's still
The weak ball goes back.
Marion County ball,
And
but that'll
that-
make it 4th down and a lot.
And he'll be at his own 15 right there.
Was it a run?
No, it was.
It
It was just a miss. It was a miss snap.
If it seems like we're having a separate conversation, this is our first time having a statistician actually take good stats.
No,
like,
no,
we-
no hate to Austin.
Oh no, that's not what I meant. I meant like we've got sheets made up and
What do you
stuff, so we're
do you
explaining to
want me to
Cameron what to
write for
write
that?
down if it seems like we're having our own conversation. So it'll be 4th down from the Marion County about 15-yard line,
And Henderson will punt it,
almost blocked.
and that was almost blocked by Deegan Marshall.
Ball will drop at the 40, rolls, keeps rolling past the Indians 45, and finally touched by the Warriors at the 43-yard line of Sequatchie County. So it'll be 1st and 10 Indians.
Maybe it's turning that defensive game we thought it might.
I didn't think it would. Where they started, I mean, I'd be surprised if half the people here thought it would because of the shootout that happened last year.
Yeah, but you got to think you had them last year, and you have the same formation that you're working on, and you're working on the same kind of that you know each other back and forth. So
Where did they start?
So Sequatchie County back up to the line, same formation, quarterback under center.
he'll take it, he'll hand it off. He'll hand it off to number 6, Adam Pickett. He'll get to the 50-yard line on
pick
that
up with 7.
And that was just that was a powerful run. I mean, he just hit the pile and pushed the pile with it.
Impressive. So it'll be 2nd down and 3 from midfield for the Indians.
He's getting off the ball that high.
Indians running 4 players on. Consequently 4 on.
All right, so they just had possession of the ball.
Yeah, at least we hope.
They just
And
had
Reed will be under center yet again.
Squatchy just had possession.
We do.
Did we just do a pass?
He'll hand it off to number 12, Brandon Turner, and
Not
he'll,
sure he got enough for a 1st down there.
no, he just got to the 50-yard line again.
No, they're going to spot him at about the 49-yard line of Marion County. So 3rd down, and we'll call it 2. 3rd down and 2 for the Indians from Marion County 49. What's with running all these players on and off the field? Like, is that normal? Or?
That's how. I mean, we talked about this earlier. That's how they run. That's how he runs his offense. I'll get back to that in just a second. As Reed is under center again, he'll take it. He'll hand it off to number 2, Hayden Higgs.
That'll be a 1st down for Sequatchie County easily up to about the 42 or 43-yard line.
And if he doesn't get tripped, he's got about another 5 or 10 yards.
Is that a pass? Is that a pass or a
Run.
run? Dang, this go by so quick. Where'd
You
they
got
start?
you gotta watch, Cameron.
Where'd they start?
Pay attention.
Oh my God, it's going left.
Okay. So Sequatchie County have the ball 1st and 10. Scoreboard says 43, so that's what we'll call it. 1st and 10 from the Marion County 43-yard line. Pitches it out after taking the handoff, and back will run it up to about the 38-yard line.
And that'll be 45. Levi Jackson on the carry.
Just waiting for the official spot. And it will be the 38-yard line. So that'll be a pickup of about 5 on the play. So it'll be 3rd down and 5 or 6. Sequatchie County up to the line again, same formation, still no change.
He'll take it
Takes the
himself. He'll
handoff.
pitch it to number 6, Adam Pickett. He'll get taken down in the backfield on that one.
Might have made it back to the line of scrimmage if he did.
Yeah, definitely.
Quarterback taken down on the play. Completely legal. He was pitching it as he got hit.
And that was an excellent pitch to be getting hit as you got it.
Yeah, that easily could have been a fumble, and from a lot of teams it might have been.
Yeah, definitely.
Good concentration.
Last year that would have been a fumble.
Yeah. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong was our motto last year.
Oh, yeah.
So 3rd down, scoreboard says 6 from the Marion County 43-yard line.
And Reed will take it. He'll take it himself up the middle, and he'll get nothing on that play. He gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Looks like they're going to give him a yard. So that'll be up to the 37-yard line.
4th down now.
4th down and 5 from the Marion County 37. Is this the part of the field where you can just go for it? It doesn't really matter.
This is what former Vols coach Derek Dooley referred to as the gray zone. And I hate to bring him up, but that's the only reason. A lot of people call it the gray zone.
Okay, we shall never call this.
We shall never call it the gray zone again. But, I mean, it really is.
Yeah.
I'll explain that in just a second.
Indians will punt. Or Indians will set up and punt formation. Is probably the better way to put that.
Yeah. Dylan Sanders will be back at Dak to punt the ball for the Indians.
Good snap.
Get the snap. And
Play is blown dead before it starts. Possibly shot clock violation.
ball lands at around the 10-yard line.
And it is delay of game. Not
Delay
shot
of
clock
game.
violation. It's delay of game.
Delay
I'm
of
sorry.
game. It's all right. You've been switching between too many sports. All right, Brent.
What was the... So that'll be delay of game against the Indians, and that'll make it 4th down, and scoreboard should say 9, I believe, after they add the penalty onto that from the Indians' from Marion County 41-yard line, excuse me. Sequatchie County Pep Club taunting the other Pep Club, I assume.
And another good snap. Sanders will get it. It'll be
Almost
short.
rugby style.
And they'll down it at around the 10-yard line. Looks like right at it.
We'll see where the official spot was. That was a good punt, though, because if he had just put it to his foot and let it fly, it would have been a touchback. But it looks like they will spot it on the 10-yard line. So that'll be 1st down and 10 for Marion County from their own 10.
And this is something that a short
Maybe
punter
the
is actually
9.
good for sometimes.
Maybe the 9-yard line.
And they'll hurry it up as Massengale will be under center again. He'll put a tight end to the other side.
Hands it off. He almost had room. If he'd have beaten one defender, he'd been gone.
And that was Blake Brooks on the carry, number 10 for the Warriors.
Good formation from Marion County. Like I said, he only had one man to beat. Pretty easy tackle, I would say, for the Indians, just considering how little momentum the running back had. But that'll make it... I think it's 2nd down. The down sign says 3rd down, but 2nd down. Run up the middle for the Warriors.
And they get a maybe yard on that one to the pile. But that will be number... We got was number 1, Blake Zeman on the carry. That was another key to the game. You got to stop Blake Zeman.
Yeah.
I mean, I've actually played against him on the field. His thighs are huge. And it's hard. You cannot tackle him with his thighs. And that's something you got to worry about when you're Sequatchie County. Is
3rd down and about 7. Sorry to cut you off for Marion
That's
County. Quarterback fakes the pitch, takes it
himself,
himself.
and
He is at the 30, 40. He is gone. 50, 40, 30, 20,
and he is gone.
10.
That will
Touchdown, Marion County. Run of, I'm not sure how far that was, but it must have been 88 yards. Definitely more than 85. We'll give him an 88-yard run on that from the 12-yard line. That was just
what number was it?
Good.
12.
That was just good juking, I would say, at the line, and then good blocking by his defender, because there was one Sequatchie County player that could have gotten to him, but he had a good block.
And when you're Sequatchie County, you have him at third and, I mean, it was 3rd and
7 or 8.
3rd and 7 or 8. You can't let that happen. You can't let him run for an 88-yard touchdown when they're so far back in their own territory.
So PAT up and good for Marion County, so that'll make it Marion County 7, Sequatchie County 0 here with 2 minutes 54 to go in the first quarter. We again want to thank all y'all for tuning in with us tonight.
7-0 right there.
So far, Marion County have looked easily the better team, I would say. Sequatchie County 3 and out on the first drive. Second drive, managed to get down to about the 36-yard line before having to punt. 36 of Marion County.
I've screwed this
But
up.
Marion County on defense obviously have just looked impressive. But on that play right there, the touchdown run, at the line, the quarterback had to juke a guy or two, but I mean, usually you should be swarmed if you're the quarterback running at the line, and that didn't happen. Good blocking from the Marion County line. Offensive line probably is the most underrated of any, I'm not sure how to say this, of any group in a football team. The offensive line is probably the most underrated, important.
And that's something that Coach Colquitt puts on emphasis every game. Every time I ask him, I said, what's going to be the key personnel during this game? He always tells me the offensive line, because if you can't win the trenches, you can't win anything.
Marion County are doing a good job winning the trenches right now.
No, definitely.
So Marion County to kick off, ball at the 40.
And that'll be number 13 on the kick, Christian Stevens.
Caught at the Sequatchie County 10-yard line. Run back to the 20. Oh, he's got a hole. 30. And he is brought down at about the 37-yard line.
And that was number 6, Pickett on the carry, and he'll get
A 27-yard return.
on that.
Back to the 37 of Sequatchie County.
You know, I think he's one block away there from being in the end zone.
Mm-hmm. He really was.
I mean, he just got tripped up.
I thought he was going to be tackled around the 25 or 30-yard line, and I saw him break through that, and I thought he might have been going.
Oh, definitely.
Okay, so Sequatchie County, same formation as the beginning of time.
Oh, yeah.
Quarterback under center.
They'll take it, and it's on the ground, and it
recovered by. Looks like it was recovered by Marion County, but the referee will signal that Sequatchie still has the ball.
Well, what happened was Marion County was on top of it. He picked it up.
That was a good job by Pickett to get back on that ball.
Yeah, and he was the back coming out to the side for the option, and so he just jumped right on top of it. Actually, what happened is that Marion County defender jumped on top of it, and then Pickett poured out for him before he could fall completely on it and grabbed it himself. That's why Sequatchie County still has that ball. And that was just a mishandle by Reed. That's what it was.
Well, no loss on the fumble and recovery, so that'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Indians.
It'll be a false start on Deegan Marshall. Indians are having just some bad miscues tonight.
What is that, the 3rd false start?
That's the 4th false start overall.
Yeah, plus the fumble. Not very impressed right now.
Not this Indians offense.
No.
No.
What number is Deegan?
53.
You can just put last names at that. Okay. So Indians will have the ball still 2nd down, I believe, and 15 from their own 32-yard line. Sequatchie County actually switched formations there, but the window pane is kind of blocking me. I'll explain here in a second. Run up the middle to about the 37. They had 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Quarterback has a shotgun and back in the backfield with him on that. But again, a run up the middle to about the original line of scrimmage. That'll make it 3rd down and 10 for the Indians from their own 37-yard line.
That was number 12, Brandon Turner on the carry.
Where they start. I'm just getting. Every time I write it down, they're like, meow.
Sequatchie County back up to the line on offense. 1:18 to go in the first quarter. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. Back in the backfield, receiver in motion to the backfield. Quarterback out of the shotgun. Quarterback drops to pass. If he does, it'll be a long pass. Quarterback runs, and he is up to the line of scrimmage and still on his feet. 40, up to about the 42, 43-yard line. We'll see what the official spot is. Will be spotted at the 42-yard line, so that'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be. The scoreboard now says 4th down, and about 5 from the 42-yard line for the Indians.
And it's 7-0 Marion County with about half a minute left in the quarter.
Sequatchie County up to the punt now. 4th down in their own half of the field. Good snap.
And it's booted by Dylan Sanders, and it'll land around the 30, or just short of the 30-yard line.
Hit at about the 32, bounced back to the 33, and caught by Sequatchie County.
It's about to bounce back up, but yeah, Brandon got it real quick. So
it'll be 1st down and 10. Marion County Warriors from maybe their own 33-yard line, possibly 34. We'll see what the scoreboard says here in a second. Marion County out of the huddle and up to the line quick. We'll call it the 34-yard line.
And you see this a lot that wing tee. They'll go like they're going in motion, and then they'll stop. Just try and get that offside by the defense.
I thought I saw some motion there before the snap. One of the Sequatchie County coaches seemed to jump a little bit. But regardless, run up the middle. Gain of about 3, would you say?
Probably around there, yeah.
Gain about 3 on the play. That'll make it 2nd down and 7, I believe. That's really inconvenient. The little down board on the other side of the field is...
And we also have an injured player on the field.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice that. Marion County player down.
And
can't see a number.
Good sportsmanship by the Sequatchie County Indians, by most of them taking a knee right now.
Helped up by his trainers.
And that was number 58, Eli Morrison.
Tried to put some pressure on his right foot as he got up. Almost fell down again. Looks like he's putting a little bit on it, but he is limping pretty bad and being helped off. Definitely hope he's able to recover and maybe even come back into the game pretty soon. If not today, next week, especially, or certainly.
Eli Morrison, that was who was the injured player. I don't think I'm related to him, but never know. We're all in the valley. It's possible.
I feel like you are related.
I probably am.
So again, everybody here at the Spear wishes him well. Back to the game.
Finally learning what I'm doing.
Little inconvenient.
I'm kidding.
Downside on the other side of the field that I'm used to looking at isn't really working right. It's supposed to say 2, I'm almost certain, but it says 3. That will be the end of the quarter with the score Marion County 7, Sequatchie County 0. Thoughts on the first quarter, Jimmy?
Sequatchie County didn't come out as strong as they should have, but this is definitely still winnable.
Yeah, 1 touchdown game, but as soon as that fourth quarter comes, I'm not entirely sure how much hope I'll have left. Because you've got to get up big if you're used. You've got to get up big if you're used to having bad fourth quarters. You've got to get up big early, and that hasn't happened here. So if we can finish this game, I mean, we'll still be in it. But
if they win this game, that gives them some momentum going into next week's matchup against Bledsoe County.
Do you really need the momentum?
I mean, you throw everything out, but it's still nice to have some kind of momentum, right?
Yeah, it's nice to say we beat the Valley team. Now you're next.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. All right, and everybody comes back onto the field now.
Marion County again with the ball. They'll have it from their own 36-yard line. We like when the ball's on this half of the field because we can see it a whole lot more clearly. So if it seems like during half the game we're kind of iffy on yard lines, we apologize for that.
The angle up here in the press box is not the best sometimes.
But again, it'll be second down and about 7 from their own 36-yard line.
Haskell takes the ball and he'll hand it off to number 1, Zeman, for the Marion County Warriors.
He'll run it up to about the 40-yard line.
He'll probably get back to the 41, it looks like.
See where they spot that.
They're going to spot it just short of the 40-yard line, actually. And Marion County ready to go as soon as they put the ball down. And Massengale getting ready to go.
So that'll be third down, and we'll call it 3.
Hand off to number 21, Henderson.
Ran into his own guy, had to stop and restart. Did not get the first down. That looks like he might have gained a yard, but that'll make it 4th down and 2 for the Warriors from their own 41-yard line.
Do they go for it?
There's no way. You can't go for it on your half of the field in a game as close as this.
Even if you're, especially being at Sequatchie County.
4th and 2 inches, maybe. 4th and 2 yards now.
Where are they at on the field right now?
41. So Warriors on the punt.
They start from. Where they start from on the first.
And they'll get the snap.
It is lost. So pick it up.
They're going to take it. He'll get to the 16-yard line before he is tackled by a Marion County defender. And man, I wasn't expecting that.
That's the first of the breaks that has gone Sequatchie County's way.
It's really the first time in life tonight.
Wow. That was completely unexpected. I saw the rush coming. I didn't think there was any way they were.
Because we had a rush earlier, and when you stop it the first time, you usually think, okay, they're not going to get to it for the rest of the game. But now they got to it. And blocked by Adam Pickett, he goes and picks it up himself.
And I'm confused.
And he'll be at the 16-yard line. The Indians will.
Confuses our statistician up here. The quarterback takes it himself.
And he'll get about a yard, maybe back to the line of scrimmage on that.
He lost a few. Oh, no, you're right. He did get about 2. They'll give him. It'll be second down at about 8 from the, we'll call it the 14-yard line of Marion County for the Indians. Flag on the play. It will be against the Indians. I didn't notice it until it was too late, so I'm not sure what the call was.
And the Indians are sporting those purple pants tonight. What do you think about that?
I have no opinion.
You have no opinion? You think it looks better with the gold or the purple?
I like the purple on purple. That usually doesn't work, but I think for our shade of purple it does.
It does.
Now that I've completely humiliated myself on air. First down and 15 for the Indians.
They'll be in shotgun. Reed will take it. He'll throw it
Just dropped.
by number 12. Brandon Turner was the intended receiver.
Hit him in the hands. Wasn't able to bring it in. His arms were too outstretched, and he was trying to run the opposite direction. Not really anybody's fault, though. Quarterback was trying to avoid an interception, obviously. So again, it'll be second down, and we'll call it about 15 here from the 21-yard line of Marion County for the Indians.
There'll be a timeout.
Taken by Sequatchie County.
Way to beat me to it. I was about to say that. You're just like, I never listened to it.
What, sir, you know? Oh, was it?
All right. You can tell me and Brandon been in the booth too long.
Yeah. If y'all ever, just like as a general note, if anybody ever listening ever thinks me and Chandler are taking snaps at each other, we're not really mad. We're just messing with each other.
To the 16 people listening to us right now, thank you for listening.
Thousands in the future. Sorry. When Chandler gets to be ESPN prime time.
Oh, man.
You got to remember the little people.
By little people, you mean you or?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
Hey, Cameron over here.
Maybe.
And they're going to start from about the 22.
But, he needs to come back out on the field, still on offense.
21-yard line, second down and 15. Two receivers to the near side, two to the far side, back in the backfield, quarterback out of the shotgun.
And I thought you were going to see a little bit
sorcery.
You're going to see it a little bit more spread out this time.
Motion from one of the receivers to the far side. Quarterback takes the handoff, tries to pass it, batted up, almost intercepted it, just behind
and
the line.
And that was batted straight up.
I've never seen a ball go literally straight. I'm used to seeing a batted ball kind of just change direction, but that went straight up. And a
linebacker basically just ran into Kobe as he threw it, and as long as the ball's still in his hand, there's nothing you can do about it.
So, incompleted pass by the Indians will make it third down and 15 from the Marion County 21-yard line. You got to come away with points here.
You do, and if it's fourth down, I don't care if you're kickoff, but you got to have a field goal here.
You got to get points.
You got to get points somehow, some way.
Two receivers to the near side, one to the far side, two backs in the backfield, quarterback back to throw. And he does throw it, and it is almost intercepted in the end zone, but it will be incomplete. And that'll make it fourth down and 15 for the Indians from the Marion County 21-yard line.
And now to see if they go for it here. Would you?
No, I'd get the points, but they are running field goal unit onto the field.
Yeah, that is definitely field goal unit. You got some of your, not JV players, but some of your younger players out there right now.
Who threw that? Was that Kobe?
Romero on to take the kick.
Romero.
Sorry. Alejandrino.
And I'm glad to say they're finally kicking a field goal.
Oh my goodness!
And he just kicks it like into the Marion County defender.
When we're supposed to kick soccer balls in practice, it's supposed to stay on the ground, and that's exactly what Alex just did. I don't think the ball left the ground, but
I mean, it had to get to the pile somehow. I think it went over the pile and hit the ground.
Yeah. I mean, it got to the goalpost. It had enough distance.
Yeah.
But
definitely kicked hard enough, just not high enough.
Not entirely sure what happened there. But
and maybe he's just proving to some people, hey, this is why we can't kick. You know.
Regardless, whatever just happened there, Marion County have the ball first and 10 from the 20-yard line. Ball turned over on downs. Receiver to the far side.
Massengale will pitch it out to number 21, Henderson.
And he looks like he might be gone, but no, he is tackled by a Sequatchie County defender at the
number 6, Adam Pickett on that one.
At the 36-yard line, so it'll be another first down for Marion County, first and 10 from their own 36.
You block that punt, you're at 16-yard line. You have to score.
Yeah.
You have to, whether it's a touchdown or field goal, you have to score there. And now you left for that points. 3 straight possessions.
Receiver to the near side, two backs in the backfield, one back and wings. Pitches it out. Oh, and he is taken down at the 30-yard line.
And that was by number 53, the defensive lineman, Egan Marshall on that one.
Loss of 6 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 16 from the 30-yard line for Marion.
And I do want to say defensive lineman because they don't usually get a lot of the tackles. They're usually opening lanes up for the linebackers to get in there and get the tackles. So, very good to see a lineman
Second least
tackle.
respected position in football.
Oh, yeah, defensive lineman.
Receiver to the far side.
Massengill under center.
Same formation.
He'll drop back and pass, and it'll be caught by number 3 for the Warriors.
He'll be hit at the 40, taken down at about the 43-yard line. Looks like he'll get.
And that catch was by Matt Harveston, a wide receiver junior
So that'll be a
for the Marion Warriors.
So that'll be a pickup of 13. You're done. That'll make it 3rd down and 3 for the Marion County Warriors from their own 43-yard line.
That pass or
Quarterback hands it off. And he has got a first down and more at the 40-yard line. Taken down at about the 35. Near side referee spots him at about the 33, 34-yard line. We'll have confirmation here in a second.
That's right. I looked down and they stuck going.
They're just chucking away yards right now. You can't have that when you're Squatch County. You got to stop. You have to stop them if you want to win this game.
Where'd they place the ball? I can't see.
Looks like
Flag on the play. Let's see what the call is.
Looks like about the 32.
Sorry, I missed.
About the 34-yard line. 33.
It's about the 34-yard line. Thank you, Kim.
And then the Bears just get Squatch County because they declined it, and they'll get the yardage off of that.
So it'll be first down and 10 from about the 34-yard line for the Warriors, the Sequatchie County 34.
Massengill under center, 2 wings, and a fullback in the backfield. He'll throw it, and it'll be
little bit of mistiming with his receiver number 6, Hunter Downs.
Yes.
Just a little bit of mistiming. So they'll be incomplete, and it'll be 2nd down and 10 from their own 34 Marion County. I mean, from the Sequatchie County 34 Marion County. Friend from the Times Free Press no longer appears in the booth. Not sure where he went.
He went and checked some scores.
Quarterback fakes the handoff, keeps it for himself, and is taken down in the backfield. Loss of a yard on the play. That'll make it 3rd down and 11 from the Sequatchie County 35-yard line.
If you're the Indians, you have to stop them right here. Because they get in closer, they're within field goal range.
Can't let him get points here. Not after that.
No. And they'll be in shotgun this time.
Hurry up from him.
It'll be number 10, and he...
Not quite a first down.
But it is close to their end zone.
I'm not sure I wouldn't go for it if I were Marion County.
Especially the way I've been chunking yards at them.
Yeah.
Chunking yards away.
Where did they end up at?
Ball will be spotted at the 28-yard line of Sequatchie County. So that'll make it, I believe, 4th down and 5. Marion County are going for it here. 4th down and 5. Quarterback back to pass, almost sacked. Keeps running for it. Does pass. It is just dropped in the end zone.
And what happened on that play was actually he wasn't actually going for the pass. He was actually heading to his fullback, but his fullback went the completely opposite direction.
Oh, well, that's inconvenient.
So I think it was actually more of a play action pass, but they do like option a run off of it. So they tried to hand it off fullback. He wasn't there, and Indian defenders were right on the quarterback there as they went. So still 7-0 in your Marion County. But the Indians will take over from their own. What is that? I can't see it.
From their own 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
And after stopping Marion County just now on that 4th down play. Reed under center. Takes it himself, and
Gets taken
they're
down
out
in
there
the backfield.
Okay, what I'm seeing right here is I'm seeing defenders ready for that triple option. I mean, they're completely ready for it. They got a guy for the running back. They got a guy for the quarterback. They got a guy for the pitch. They've got someone out there for everybody. So you're not getting anything on them unless your lineman just come out there and block for you. You're just going to have to do some straight off runs.
Had a loss.
Sorry about that. I'm trying to see if I can find out the Bledsoe score from my friend out there. Run up the middle.
They're having a lot of success in this run up the middle because they can block for it. When they get out here, Aaron Kane knows exactly what they're going to do. They're going to come out here and they're going to try a pitch, or they're going to try to run it out here with the quarterback. They got to run down the middle. That's their only option in this game. And then do a play action off of that.
So Sequatchie County in the huddle, coming back up to the line. The formation that I have dubbed Sequatchie.
Sequatchie.
Finding an apt name. Quarterback hands the ball off, and
The number 6 Pickett, and he'll get tripped up.
did
right
he get
there.
tripped or did he just kind of fall? I felt like he just kind of fell.
He was hitting the ground like he fell.
Yeah.
I think it was kind of a mixture of him getting tripped, but he felt like he shouldn't have got tripped on that. And Bledsoe was playing Lookout Valley this week, I'm correct, and they're winning 23-0 in the
Second quarter. That's right, it is Lookout Valley. It's Bledsoe's homecoming week, so they wanted to schedule an easy team. Sequatchie County will punt.
And Marion County not bringing any pressure on the punt.
Oh, no, that was almost touched by Sequatchie County number 71.
It wouldn't have mattered. It would just been down right there.
Really?
Yeah,
Not
on the
live?
punt. No, it's not. It's
Oh,
not
it's
live.
only if the other... I'm sorry.
I'm just going to say, Brent,
I got home at 10 o'clock last night, got to bed after 11, and woke up at fourth quarter. Give me a break here.
we'll give you some kind of break.
Okay.
The grip has come completely.
Oh, our buddy from the Time Free Press is on the sideline now. So.
Okay.
And Massagill will hand it off to number 1, Zeman, and he'll get about 3-4 yards on that one.
Up to about the 30... They'll spot it at the 33-yard line of Marion County, so the Warriors have it from there. Gain of about 2 or 3 in the play.
They'll hurry it up. He'll hand it off to Zeman again.
Zeman will get up to about the 35-yard line. Line to gain is about the 41, so it'll be 3rd down and 6 from the 35-yard line from Marion County.
And now we're starting to see both teams go up the middle repeatedly here.
Almost whatever's working, but it's 3rd down and 6, Marion County. So Sequatchie, I feel like they need to stop here with 4 minutes 55 to go in the half.
He'll throw it to number 10.
That'll be a first down and more. Out to about the 49-yard line on the other side of midfield.
Does it really matter which 49-yard line?
Yes, because it got to the 50.
And they got to the 49.
Down to the 49 of Sequatchie County, first down.
Marion County with the ball 1st and 10 from 49
He'll
yards.
throw it again. It'll be caught by number 3.
That'll be another first down for the Warriors. Out to about the 37-yard line.
That was number 3, Harveston, on the catch.
Marion County are trying to speed things up. I was trying to tell you a
It's a
little bit about
speed up wing T here. I don't know what's
What was
going
that?
on.
About the 37, 38?
Yeah, somewhere there.
37. Running back hit at the line of scrimmage, manages to get up to about the 35 or 34. I think they'll mark him at the 34.
That was Zeman. Sequatchie County has done a great job stopping Zeman tonight.
Yeah.
We've not actually had to call his name.
So that'll be a 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Warriors from the 34-yard line of Sequatchie.
And Massagill will be under center. I hand it off to number 21, Henderson.
And he looks like he might be gone. 1 man to beat, and he does. Touchdown, Marion County. 4 minutes left to go in the half. Marion County will make the score 13-0 over Sequatchie, tending the extra point.
And your Sequatchie, you have to stop him right there.
Yeah.
You can't let him have that. And now your Sequatchie County, you have to score on this drive.
Who made the touchdown? What number?
Number 21, Henderson.
21.
Number 13 for Marion County, so it's him the extra point. And it will be good. That makes it Marion County 14, Sequatchie County 0.
Christian Stevens on that kick. That was
Christian
good.
Stevens.
Another Christian. Maybe he's actually a good kicker. You know, we haven't seen a lot of good kicking games this year. Even from Spreaker County, you know. I mean, I have to see. I guess when we compare everything to Christian Payne,
Yeah.
it kind of gets lopsided.
That's kind of unfair to Alex Romero for us to be doing that.
Or any other kicker in there.
Yeah, really any kicker. But we just had Christian Payne last year. I mean, his junior year, no disrespect, he'd say it himself, he was just bad. But last year, he probably one of the top kickers around.
Oh, yeah. Went to some camps, got his name known. He could have been recruited. He actually was recruited by some school.
Yeah. I asked him why he wasn't trying to play for UT. He said because he didn't want to sit on the bench. I said, why do you think you would have been doing that? He said because the kicker they got right now was a freshman, and he could kick 5 yards more than Christian could. And I'm like, well, that's disappointing.
That is disappointing.
Marion County on to kickoff. High school kickoff from the 40-yard line.
And only by Stevenson again, or Stevens, excuse me, on the kick.
Not picked up until just now from about the 10-yard line. He might have run it back to 15 or 16. Near side referee will spot him at the 15.
And not what you want to do for the Indians right here. Let them score, and then get stopped at your own 15-yard line. Things are just looking down for you right now.
Yeah.
Just under 4 minutes left in the second quarter.
You got 4 minutes. I think you try your best to score here, and you score a touchdown.
Have to. If you don't get points here, how demoralizing is it?
You know, it really is.
I mean, not even just the fact that it would put you more in the game, but the fact that you have no points. Same formation they always run. Quarterback takes it himself, thought about pitching it, didn't. Gets a few yards, maybe 3 on the play, maybe 2.
And I think he should have right there. There was no one to the outside right there. And he thought, of course, they're ready for that pitch, but there was a blocker on the outside for that running back that they put in there specifically. And they should have the pitch right there. He took it himself.
Second down, and we'll call it 7 from about the 18-yard line of Sequatchie County. Clock ticking away, 3 minutes 24 right now. Tick, 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 tick.
Reed takes the ball.
Does pitch it this time. Number 6, Adam Pickett. He has room. 30, 40, 50, 40, 30. And he is brought down. Oh, almost looked like it might have been grabbing the helmet.
Looked like a horse collar out there, but they're not going to put any flags down.
No flag. I don't know how I feel about that no flag, but regardless.
That's an extra 15 yards tacked on the end of that.
Regardless, great play for the Indians. They'll be first down and 10 for Sequatchie County from the Marion County 23-yard line.
You have a run out that, you've got to get in the end zone.
You have to.
There's no field goal.
No.
You've got to get in the end zone.
No. I think even if you get into 4th down, you go for the end zone. You have to. 2 minutes 50 to go in the half. Flag on the field. Sequatchie County are backing up.
Not sure if that one was forward.
I'm not either. Whatever it is, it'll be first down and 15 from about the 27-yard line, I think. Gain of, did he lose a yard on the play?
Looked like it.
Okay, so that'll make it second down and 16 for the Indians from the 28-yard line. Tried to run it, didn't manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. Sequatchie County back up to the line now. 2 backs in the backfield, receiver to either side, quarterback under center.
He'll take the ball and he'll pitch it out to Brandon Rudd, and he just slips on the numbers. And
looks like he got another yard back.
He may have got twice. Don't know.
You're right, they will mark him at the 28, so that'll be a gain of 0. Third down, and we'll call it 16 from the 28-yard line. Man, you've got to get in the end zone here.
You have to. And with almost a minute and a half left in this game now, Marion County can't score, and they get the ball right back. So
I wouldn't say they can't score. Oh,
he can stop in the backfield, and that'll be Pickett on the carry, but he'll get stopped in the backfield after he's pitched you. It's like I said, Marion County is ready for this triple option.
Now I said go for it on 4th down, but I'm not sure. I wasn't thinking 4th and 16 here. I'm saying 4th and 4.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go for it, though.
Are they?
That PAT was fixed to walk out, and they walked back home.
Field goal.
Excuse me, field goal. Sorry. And
a little confusion with which players are supposed to be running on the field.
Number 9, Keener, comes on the field, and that's usually their holder.
Timeout called by number 17.
They're not going. They don't know what they're going to do right now. So
just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I would have at least gotten a formation to see what Marion County would lined up and then call a timeout.
Not entirely sure what just happened there. 55 seconds to go. Here from Sequatchie County. Been a good half. Marion County has dominated on offense, got the breaks on defense. Been a really good half to watch from a neutral perspective. Now, from a Sequatchie County perspective, we've seen.
It's not been
rays,
horrible.
No, we've seen rays of greatness.
Yeah.
But those rays of greatness are followed by field goals that the ball doesn't get off the ground.
So you're talking about one ray in particular.
Fumble recovery. Or not the fumble, the block punt recovery.
Yeah.
But not just that. There have been other rays, but that's just the most obvious one.
Uh-huh. And here we go. They will go for it here as Reed is under shotgun. It looks like they're going. And when they go in shotgun, you can almost guarantee it's going to be a pass.
They never go in shotgun. 3 receivers from their side, 1 to the far side. Back to block.
Oh, throw it
up to the end zone. If that's not intercepted, we'll be lucky. Oh, just touches the hands of number 8 for Sequatchie County, and I couldn't see the Marion County's number. I'm sorry?
Is that Brad Thompson?
Brad Thompson,
number 8, and I couldn't see the Marion County number, but touched the hands of both of them at about the 2-yard line and drops
just
incomplete.
a great play for that Marion County secondary right here.
So it'll be turned over on downs to Marion County, and they'll have the ball 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line.
If you're Marion County, you take a knee here, you go.
You've had an 88-yard run in this half. You go for it. You run the ball. Oh, but they are going to line up to just take a knee. See what I know. So Marion County will run out the clock here. 43 seconds to go. Just waiting for the referees to reset the ball.
And Marion County will just let that clock run out, and they'll have to take a knee at least. For a second here, and for surprise, I thought they would actually go for it here.
I really did too. I'm not sure I understand why they didn't, but regardless, they're going into the half 2 touchdowns up. So I mean, give them credit for what they're thinking.
Oh yeah, and Brent, what do you think about this half so far?
Really interesting. Like I said a few minutes ago, it's been good to watch from a neutral perspective, and you've seen rays of brightness from the Sequatchie County team, but just no finish there, not able to finish.
And right now we're going to go to halftime, and we're going to have an interview from the Pep Club here in just a minute. But first, I want to give Brent Hurst a moment. Give us a recap of girls soccer this week. They've been pretty active, haven't they, Brent?
Yeah, they've had 2 District 7 games this week. A couple of tough ones. They've played at CCS and at Signal, and CCS and Signal are 2 of the powerhouses in not just the region, not just Chattanooga, but in the state. No teams from across the state would want to have to play CCS and Signal in the same week. I was talking to Coach Chapman, and he's got his reasons. He didn't really explain them to me, and he doesn't have to. He's the coach. But I don't understand why we did that. But regardless, on Tuesday, the soccer team played Signal, and the game was at Baylor because the Signal rec team was using the Signal High School field. So they had to use Baylor's field. The final score was 5-0, but only one of those goals was scored in the first half, and that was in the 4th minute. Brianna Stevens had 10 saves, and that was the only stat that Sequatchie had that Coach Mosley took. The Indians played a great first half, but they just got tired in the second half, and that's why Signal were able to put up 4 goals. In the first half, they actually played pretty well. The ball was on the Sequatchie defensive half almost the entirety of the game, but they did have a few possessions on Signal's side of the field, which is pretty impressive considering it's Signal. So an overall good performance by the Lady Indians there. Thursday they played away to CCS. Brianna had 12 saves. The final score of that game was 4-0, which is by far the best the girls team has ever done against CCS. They actually held CCS goalless in the first half until the 28th minute, and the only goal scored in the second half was in the 71st. They had some decent possession by the midfielders, even though a lot of it was near the defensive third. It was an extremely impressive performance, which is hard to understand for people who don't follow high school soccer. But to keep fighting the whole game like they did and hold CCS to only 4 goals is amazing for any school that's not a soccer-first school. Just as an example of CCS being a soccer-first school, there was a homecoming float at halftime of the soccer match, which that can never be even thought of in Sequatchie County. Even though the team went 0-2 this week, I would call it a success. The record is now 6 wins, 5 losses, and 2 draws. They only play 1 match this week. Thursday, they'll be home to Cumberland County at 6 o'clock. I don't know much about Cumberland County, but Coach T's website has Cumberland's current record as 2-6. They've got 3 common opponents with the Indians. Stone Memorial, Cumberland County lost 2-0. Sequatchie drew them 3-3. Gray County, Cumberland won 2-1. Sequatchie drew 2-2. And White County, Cumberland won 3-0. Sequatchie lost 1-0. But even though Sequatchie lost to a team that Cumberland beat pretty handily, it easily could have been 5-1. I remember that game well. Sequatchie just dominated on the field.
Yeah.
So that's the wrap up and preview for girls soccer.
Oh yeah, here we go. And go ahead and we got Deadeye Rogers up here. Say hi to the people.
Hi, why you no good?
So what are you doing out here at the game tonight?
Hi, you got to represent, you know. You got that football on your head, you know, supporting the game. Okay. You got to run the flag when you do something good. I ain't ready yet.
You haven't done anything good?
No, not yet, but hey, I got the feeling we're going to do something good, you know.
Yeah. So you're more enthusiastic about the second half coming along.
Shoot, yeah, we're going to kick that tail, boy.
All right. So you're all painted up here. You're painted up black tonight.
I am.
And so tell me how that came about.
Well, hey, you know, if you're going to paint your face up, might as well go on, you know, go all out. Make yourself look right pretty. Get you some stars, you know, a purple and gold target on your belly button.
Uh-huh. And you got some other people who paint up. Can you tell us about who all that was?
You got, you know, Lightning Speed, Zach Baird, okay. Chief Keith down there with his headdress on, okay. You got Tyler Aiken with a goatee, okay.
Down here, bro.
Who else is
Brett Brandon.
Oh, our mascot, okay. The one and only Brett B.G. Brandon, okay. He's got the SC on his body. We used an entire thing of 3 gallons of paint just to paint him up tonight. Okay. It was worth it. He's right pretty.
All right. So, this guy, what were y'all doing to get the tribe motivated before this game against Marion County?
Well, you know, you gotta talk down on them, okay? I mean, they are a bunch of sissies. We all know that. Okay. They got one good player. We all know who he is. Okay. You know, just talk smart. Get it in your head. They ain't nothing but a bunch of sissies.
But at the end of the day, the tribe loves everybody, but you got to talk some crap.
You got to talk some crap, or else you're going to have nothing to flush. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
All right. Explain to us the football you had. How'd that come back?
Well, you know, I was painting up, and I had my camo Bowtech hat. Okay, got to represent Bowtech. Okay. Well, my good buddy, my cousin, Chad Cordell, cousin C, okay, brought about the football as I was painting up, you know, and he just threw it on my head and she stuck. Looks like I got a helmet on.
All right, that's nice. That's nice. So, ready for the second half? You want to get the tribe motivated?
We are going to get the tribe motivated. We're going to whoop some Marion tail, purple and white. I don't give a hoot. Okay, that's all going to be flushed out the toilet because they ain't nothing but a bunch of turds.
All right. Hey, thank you for coming on. Appreciate it.
Hey, I appreciate you very much. I'm going to go back, whoop some tail, raise some flags, you know.
All right, you keep that tribe motivated, all right?
Yeah, buddy. Hey, what's that playing? What's that playing?
You can go on anytime the website.
Is it playing out here?
No.
Oh, okay.
And that was Deadeye Rogers, Ethan and Rogers there from the Pep Club. Well, thank you for coming on. And now we got Cameron Pryor. Say hello to the people, Cameron.
Hello.
He's our statistician for the night. How's it feel to be a statistician?
Well,
is it an honor or is it just a drag?
It's an honor, but, you know, for it being my first time, it gets a little confusing. And it's a little stressful, but hey, it's worth it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. What do you think of this game so far?
Hey, it's great. We're trying, you know, we're doing our best, but Marion County's a good team, and I hope the best to them all. But
it's Marion County, right?
Marion County.
Oh yeah. So, anyways, you've been taking stats. Who's been more dominant on paper, do you think?
Well,
If you just had to look at that stat sheet and be like, all right, this team is definitely dominant.
Marion County, they
got a lot more yardage, don't they?
They have much more yardage, but they're a good team, and we try our hardest sometimes. And
What do you expect the second half, Cameron?
well, I expect us to try our hardest. I expect Marion to try our hardest. I think we could make a comeback, but it'll be rough.
It'll be rough. It definitely will take some time to have a comeback. Thank you, Cameron, for coming on.
Thank you
You
for
got
having me.
anything else to say?
Go Indians.
Go Indians, always here at the Spear. Britt's away for right now, but I will tell you that this game has been a little bit more intense than what it's been out to be. A little bit more physical than what everybody's saying. You go over here, you look, at the end of the play, they're scrapping until the whistle blows, and then they're scrapping a little bit more, and then they keep going. It's an intense, it's a physical game, and just an all-around great game. Of course, not for the Indians right now. They're losing 14-0, but definitely a good game so far. We'll be right back after this break. This is Zone Out by KB featuring Chris Lee.
Blackout on them, go off in the zone. Zone out. Blackout on them. Blackout on them. Blackout on them, go off in the zone. Zone out. Zone in the out. Zone out. Zone in the out. Blackout on them. Blackout on them. Blackout on them. Blackout on them, go off in the zone. Okay, I'm in here, so what's up now? In zone like touchdowns. KB and I'm just out and I won't move like tough crowds. 7 years I done stuck out, got death threats, pushed out. But how they post I heard a man that's been dead since 05. Beat dropping, I'm going in. Preach so hard that you know it's him. He fills me up and then he pours. This might go underneath your skin. From the dog, I'm on it. To the praise of his glory, homie. I'ma get it in or what I could have been before they him. I'm hungry, homie.
Tunnel vision, yeah, I'm focused on the light. He's with me, can't see a thing, cause I'm focused on the Christ. You can try to kill me, but you can't hurt me. You can bring whoever you want. You'll never break me, won't penetrate. Once I get off in my zone, I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm zoning out. Zoning out. Zoning out. Zoning out. Zoning out. Zoning out.
One, two, three, four. Don't let me get in my zone. Don't let me get in my zone. I ain't dissing Oprah, but I'm never on my own. But let me say this, I'ma live forever, regardless how my doctor feel. Call it Willow Smith, my father's will. I seen the Lord, the same I'll never be. Some say they seen the Lord, but live on casually. I don't know what you saw, but the Lord ain't what you seen. Once you really seen the Lord, you're obsessed with what you see. Obsession, boy, that's it right. Love him more than dead life. Wanna know how you can beat poor, let him give you new website. I promise, dog, I want him. Ron said on his glory. I visualize him crucified, both hands wide, 345.
Tunnel vision, yeah, I'm focused on the light. He's with me, can't see a thing, cause I'm focused on the Christ. You can try to kill me, but you can't hurt me. You can bring whoever you want. You'll never break me, won't penetrate. Once I get off in my zone, I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm zoning out. Zoning out. Zoning out. Zoning out. Zoning out. Zoning
Blackout on them, go off in the zone. Zone out, zone in the out, zone out, zone in the out. One, two, blackout on them, go off in the zone. Zone out, zone out, zone out. Blackout on them, blackout on them, blackout on them. in the zone. Zone out, zone in the out, zone out, zone in the out. Black out on them, black out on them, black out on them, black out on them, black out on them. Go off in the zone. Okay, I'm in here, so what's up now? In zone like touchdowns. KB and I'm just out and I won't move like tough crowds. 7 years that I stuck out, got death threats, pushed out. But how they supposed to hurt a man that's been dead since 05? Beat dropping, I'm going in. Breathe so hard that you know it's him. He fills me up and then he pulls. This might go underneath your skin. From the dog, I'm on it. To the praise of his glory, homie. I'ma get it in or what I could have been before the him. I'm hungry, homie.
Tunnel vision, yeah, I'm focused on the light. He's with me, can't see a thing, cause I'm focused on the Christ. You can try to kill me, but you can't hurt me. You can bring whoever you want. You'll never break me, won't penetrate. Once I get off in my zone, I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm zoning out, 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 zoning out.
Hey, don't let me get in my zone. Don't let me get in my zone. I ain't dissing Oprah, but I'm never on my own. But let me say this, I'ma live forever, regardless how my doctor feels. Call it Willow Smith, my father's will. I've seen the Lord, the same I'll never be. Some say they seen the Lord, but live on casually. I don't know what you saw, but the Lord ain't what you seen. Once you really seen the Lord, you're obsessed with what you see. Obsession more than say right. Love him more than dead life. Wanna know how you can be poor, let him give you new website. I promise, dog, I want him. Mindset on his glory. I visualize him crucified, both hands wide, 345.
Tunnel vision, yeah, I'm focused on the light. He's with me, can't see a thing, cause I'm focused on the Christ. You can try to kill me, but you can't hurt me. You can bring whoever you want. You'll never break me, won't penetrate. Once I get off in my zone, I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. I'm zoning out, 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 zoning out.
Zone out, zone out. Black out on them, black out on them, black out on them, black out on them. Go off in the zone. Zone out, zone out, zone out, zone out. Black out on them, 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 black out on them. Go off in the zone.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This has been your halftime show, brought to you by Citizens Tri-County, the only local bank you'll ever need. Excuse me, community bank you'll ever need. Either way, it works, right, Cameron?
That's exactly right.
And Cameron will be with us till Rick gets back. And we got the Sequatchie County Marching Band on display for you right now.
They're looking pretty good.
Looking pretty good. I know I'm not really a commentator band, so I can't tell you how good they're doing, but it sounds pretty good. It doesn't sound, like my ears are bleeding now, so it's always a good thing.
Well, yeah, our band has sounded very good for a while, and
I think they always have.
Well, yeah.
And our drum major this year is Hannah Holland. So, yeah.
She does that at the pep rallies also.
Yeah.
I think she's right for the job.
How are the pep rallies this year?
The pep rallies are not as good as they used to since they took out the Tunnel of Love, and they make the freshmen go first this year.
They did that last year, too, I believe.
Yeah.
And it's not as fun. You can't have hazing. You can't have hazing, but you got to have some fun with it. And I don't think that was too bad.
I'm in my junior year right now, and my freshman year was the last year they did the Tunnel of Love, and it was fun, but it was miserable at the same time because you're getting pushed around, you're getting punched, every bit of your stuff is going around and flying. It's a memory.
And me being a graduate of Sequatchie County High School, being out of here, we've actually seen, from my freshman year to even this year, I came and saw one pep rally earlier in the year. It's been, a drastic change. I think the quality of them is going down. You think so?
They are. They're taking all the fun away You know,
I mean, I'll just give you an example. One day we had a pep rally, and Ralph Hell came in riding a chariot into the gym, and ever since then it's just gone downhill.
yeah, I mean, my freshman year, we had some good pep rallies. We had some great pep rallies, but now they just went down the drain.
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. And anyways, besides the pep rallies, you know, the teams are coming out to warm up as the clock says about 3 minutes left.
Marion County players are back on the field practicing until the third quarter.
And your score here from Wayne Reynolds press box in this Indian Stadium is 14-0 Marion County. And let's see if we can't get you some scoring updates real fast.
Yeah, anyway, the football game's been great. You know, we're all trying our hardest. You know, we've lost a couple of good players due to the fact of injuries. We've had some with the football team
over the season, yeah. And definitely some hardships to the team. Definitely some hardships to this Marion County team. We always have to mention that. And let me give you some scores of interest. Signal Mountain 20-0 over Bradley Central. Boyd Buchanan up 6-0 over DCA. See, we got White County and CCS 7-7 at the half. Sounds like a back and forth soccer match there, doesn't it, Brent?
What is it?
White County and CCS 7-7.
I'm now returning the mic to our good friend Brent.
And as we go on with that, East Ridge is 14-0 over Loudon. Grundy County is losing 7-12 against South Pittsburgh in the second quarter. That's something to gauge the team on this year. Livingston Academy up 14-0 over Hickson in the first quarter. Lookout Valley down 23-0 at the half. Do you have an update on that one, Brent?
Yeah, 37-0. He said second quarter, but I'm sure he meant third quarter. But Bledsoe County are beating Lookout Valley 37-0.
All right. And Marion County, of course, this game 14-0 at the half. Marion County. Anything of interest there, Brent?
What was our game of the week?
Game of the week this week was, I believe, Red Bank. Let's see where they are on the list. 27, or it was against Ray County, 27-0. Ray County's beating Red Bank at their homecoming. Wow. So, I always hate to see somebody losing their homecoming.
As a soccer player, I dislike Red Bank. Story for another day. I mean, we don't lose to them or anything, but just story for another day.
Brent, you want a deep fried Oreo?
Sure.
And that is the end of halftime.
Thank you.
Give us your review on the deep fried Oreo, made specially from Wayne Reynolds Stadium.
Sponsored That's the most heavenly thing I've ever put in my mouth in my life. Like, I've never had a deep fried Oreo. And it was like a burst of gush and chocolate. And we're Southern, so anything deep fried is good.
Amen. Praise the Lord.
And we're American, and anything chocolate is good. Thank you, John.
Did I brighten up your day?
You really did, yeah.
And then we look up at the scoreboard, we're like,
My mother hasn't had chocolate in 20 years.
That was just TL.
Not sure how to respond to Cameron saying that his mother has not had chocolate in 20 years, and I can't believe this is what the conversation has come to.
Yeah, we are at the half here, and Sequatchie County and Marion County are getting ready. They're warming up. They're getting ready for the second half. Great. I mean, not been the greatest game so far. Definitely a physical game. We agree on that?
Oh yeah. Anytime you got that many runs up the middle, you have to call it physical.
And deep fried Oreos, very, very good, right, Brett?
I don't know how to take that, Chandler. Yes, deep fried Oreos are amazing.
It's like a piece of heaven in your mouth. Then you look at the scoreboard and you get back down to earth.
Don't look at the scoreboard. I would like to shake the hand of whoever thought of deep fried Oreos.
I would too. The first time I've ever had a deep fried Oreo was actually at a Marion County Sequatchie County game when we were at Marion County.
Interesting.
This was the first time I've ever had a deep fried Oreo.
So Cameron has had his first one at a Marion County Sequatchie game.
So have I.
Well, we all have something in common.
Now we can go home.
And a minute left on the scoreboard before the half starts, where they'll go out on the field to kick off. Looks like Coach Coughlin, or excuse me, Coach Mullins is out there to inspire the players in the second half.
He's good at that.
Talk about Alex Turner. If you don't have anything to talk about Alex Turner last week or 2 weeks ago.
Sorry for the silence there. Something we did want to give you an update on. Alex Turner hurt his elbow pretty bad last week. They had to cut his jersey off of him just to get it off, and he had a pretty stout-looking brace on his arm there for a while. It seems like he
didn't have it on when we saw him earlier.
No, it's not on him tonight.
Sitting on the sidelines.
How is he, do we know whether he's going to be able to come back this season?
Ethan Rogers running the flag.
I'm not sure yet, but they say that it could be 2 or 3 weeks. It could be, of course, that with his arm out of the sling, it's always hopeful.
Yeah.
So, but it could be the rest of the season. You never know. And Ethan Rogers, who we just talked to in the booth up here, taking the flag through the field, or down in the sideline of the field, as Sequatchie County gets ready to kick off to the Warriors.
Oh my goodness.
Alex Romero will kick it off, and it'll be
caught at the 3-yard line and run back to the 20, and
he'll just be
hit. Like he ran into a wall at the 23-yard line.
Yeah. And what were you going to say, Brent?
I'm not sure why News Channel 3 said Bledsoe 23, Lookout Valley 0.5, because the halftime score is Bledsoe 51, Lookout Valley 0.
Wow.
It is Lookout Valley. And
but it is Bledsoe.
They had their Spirit Week this week, so a lot of the players pumped up, a lot of motion there.
And Massagill under center, he'll hand it off to number 1, Blake Zeman up the middle, and he'll just pound away yards on that carry.
Up to about the 30-yard line, so that'll be a pickup of, we'll call it 6 on the play, so that'll be second down and 4 from about the 30. Good run by him. He just pushed the defender away like he wasn't even there. Hurry up here from Marion County. Wings motion from one of them. Hands the ball to the back out of the backfield. Gets up to about the 35. That should be enough for a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10, Marion County.
And that'll be Zeman yet again. And they're not stopping it as well as they are the first time.
2 plays, first down. 1st and 10, Marion County from 35. Marion County up to the line again. Let's hurry up. Not sure how I feel about it. Seems to be working. Hands the ball off again. He is stopped.
And they finally get him after that one. He just ran it right the middle, and he got stopped a yard behind the play.
So that will be a loss of yards. It'll be second down and 11 for Marion County.
I mean, there were at least 5 defenders for the Indians right there at him whenever he got the ball. So, of course, quarterback can't see he's running back to him. So, kind of hard to even, have that play. He pitches it out to number 10 for the Warriors, and he's tackled. He'll get that. Looks like back to the line of scrimmage, maybe.
Almost looks like the near side referee lost him, or spotted him for a loss of a yard.
And that carry was by
they will spot him at the original line, so it'll be 34-yard line.
And that was Brooks on the carry, number 10 for the Warriors.
So it'll be 3rd down and 11 from 34 of Marion County for the Warriors.
Finally getting the hang of it.
Cameron over here getting used to what he's doing. Marion County wing formation. Receiving near side.
Massagill will take it himself, and he'll throw it. It'll be over the hands of number 21, Henderson. And he was the intended receiver on that
I'm
one.
not sure who was closer to that, though. Henderson or number 11 for Sequatchie?
That'll be Troy Sanders.
I'm not sure who was closer to that ball.
I'm not sure either, but that was the intended receiver on that one, definitely.
So that will be 4th down. It'll be 4th and 11 from the 34-yard line. They'll punt here, obviously.
I hate spiders. Oh my God. And back for the Indians is number 11, Troy Sanders. And back to punt for the Warriors is number 13, Stevens, as the Warriors get ready to punt. And it will be touched, and the Indians are closer to it.
Pick it up at the 27-yard line. Flag on the play, but touchdown, Sequatchie County.
And it will be a touchdown because the Indians will get in the end zone.
But there is a flag on the play back at the 20-yard line.
And I think that was going to be I guess that was going to be a launching.
That was after the punt was blocked, so
Yeah.
it should still be Indians' ball.
I think it was a launch. It's going to be a launch against the Indians, something to that effect. Because he just dove at him, dove at his knees, and I think that's what's going to be the call here.
They do call the players back. So let's see. Waiting for the call from the official. Chop block on Sequatchie County. So the offense will come back out on field.
Offense for Marion County? Sequatchie County, oh. Sorry, I had to talk
What do you think?
for a second.
I think that looks like our offense, and I believe it's the Sequatchie County spot.
And they'll have the ball, definitely. Oh, they keep
What's
moving
happening?
back. I'm not sure. They definitely will have the ball.
Yeah, did they call the
should have
touchdown back? Okay, so watching them move the chains, it will be Sequatchie County's ball from the 36-yard line of Marion, 1st and 10 for the Indians.
We'll have the ball.
And Reed will be under shotgun, one back in the backfield with him, 2 wide receivers to each side. And he'll take it himself. He'll throw it, and it'll be intercepted by number 21 for the Warriors, Josh Henderson on the play.
He just outstretched his arms, I guess, more so than the Sequatchie County player there that was the intended receiver.
And I think that was Jeremiah Barker on the play. Okay.
So it will be 1st and 10 for the Warriors from the for the Marion County 10-yard line.
You got the momentum back. You throw an interception. You got to make chances of your opportunities. You got to build.
As a Sequatchie County fan and a Tennessee fan, I've seen this far too much. Never getting breaks. Quarterback hands the ball off. He'll kind of be tackled forward. I guess is the best way to explain that for a gain of about 2. So the second down and 8.
Now be number 10 on the play, Blake Brooks again.
Did he just get 1? We'll call that 2. Second down and 8 from the 12-yard line.
Massaguell under center. He'll hand it off to number...
And 1st down, Warriors.
But 24.
Do we have a player down? Or is it? No, he's fine.
And that was number 21, Henderson, on the carry.
So that'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors from the 23-yard line. Quarterback tried to hard count. Steps up and looks over to the sideline for the play call.
Massaguell will be tripped up in the backfield.
Not entirely sure what just went down there.
But I don't know. He looked like he handed off to number 1,
Yeah,
Blake
he did hand it off. But it almost looked like they tripped each other.
Yeah. They'll get right back up to the line and get ready to go.
2nd and 10 from the 23-yard line. Same formation Marion has been running. Fake the handoff, pitches it out up to the 30, and drops down at the 32-yard line.
And
so
that'll be number 10, Blake Brooks, on the carry again.
I believe that will bring up 3rd and 1.
I mean, that's pretty close to the 1st down,
Yep.
but I don't think he got it quite.
No.
Where's it at? On the
Ball spotted at the 31-yard line. So again, it will be 3rd down and 1 or 2 for the
about 2 on that
Okay,
one.
we'll call it 2.
That'll
That'll be a 1st down.
They easily get about
5 yards on that
Yeah,
play?
pick up a 5 to the 36-yard line. So it'll be Marion County ball, 1st and 10 from the 36.
Game is enough for a first down. Ball is placed at the 36.
There you go.
Right now.
And it's Henderson on the carry. Drop ball off.
Sorry, I missed what the play was. I thought I just like broke Chandler's computer. He's got a Mac, and I didn't know what just happened. So it'll be 2nd down, and must have been a loss. 2nd down at about 14 from the 33-yard line for Marion County. Ball carrier up to the 40, up to the 45 and 50. And he almost had some room taken out at about the 48-yard line of Sequatchie County.
Masseyville on the carry.
Where's it at?
Again, up to the 48 of Sequatchie County. Marion County in this hurry up, it's been working for them well. They've just been running up the field on us. A couple of losses. Quarterback back to throw and pass complete. Player number 2, Trey Phillips, just had to fall kind of to catch it. So it will be spotted about the 43, maybe the 44-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and about 5. Same formation. Quarterback hands it off. Up just past the 40-yard line. Probably a yard or less short of a first down. It'll depend on the spot.
Leaning on the carry. Just past the 40. Just past the 39.
So it'll be 3rd down and maybe inches. They won't measure it. The way Marion County have been running the ball, they really don't need to measure it because they're probably going to get a first down. Not to be negative, but that's just what they've been doing on this drive. Really impressive, to be honest. Quarterback back to throw. Not expected at all. Receiver wide open. And he could not bring in the catch, which was just too far to his right and falls short. Falls incomplete out of bounds. So it'll be 4th down and inches from about the Sequatchie County 39. So if you're Marion County, I would probably go for it. And it looks like they're leaving their offense on the field. I mean, all you really have to do for the quarterback is take the ball and fall forward. I mean, that is how close they are to a first down. 18 on the on the play clock, 6:21 on the game clock, and quarterback does just kind of fall forward, and it will be a first down. First down for Marion County at about the 42 or 43-yard line. We'll see where the official spot is.
That's a loss of yards.
So Sequatchie County players think that they're short. I must have a worse angle than I thought I did. They're calling for a measurement. Guess I apologize for this angle, but from here it looks like they got it.
And we do have a bad angle.
Cameron wants to reiterate that we do have a bad angle. Coming out for the measurement. Not yet. Checking.
And it is
Easily a first down. I'm not quite sure why they measured that. So the ball will be at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 for Marion County from the 38 of Sequatchie. 6 minutes 17 to go in the 3rd quarter. Same formation. Motion, hands it off, and he is brought down behind the line. Loss of a yard on the play, maybe 2. Again, always see where the official spot is, but he was definitely brought down behind the line.
39.
Loss about 1 to the 39-yard line, so it's 2nd down and 11 from the Sequatchie County 39 for Marion County. Same formation, receiver far to the near side. Running back has some room, and he gets up to about the 35, 36-yard line. Near side referee standing on the 35. Ball is placed at the 35. So that will be 3rd down and about 8 for the Warriors. the 35-yard line. It will be a pass, and that was either a horribly overthrown ball or miscommunication there somehow. But whatever just happened, it will be 4th and 8 for the Warriors. He dropped back, took a few steps, and immediately just threw it to his right and forward a little bit. And it was just over the receiver that I think he was intended for. But if it was just a bad route, the receiver on the far side could have cut back but didn't. So I'm not sure whether it was just a bad pass or miscommunication. They're letting their offense out there on the field. They're going to go for this on 4th down and 8 from the 35-yard line of Sequatchie County. Quarterback drops to flag on the play. Sequatchie County coaches think it'll be a false start, and it will be. The signal is false start, so it'll be 4th down and 13 from the 40-yard line from Marion County. Interesting to see whether they still go for it here. If I were the Sequatchie County coaches, I would think about declining there. Because if you back them up 5 yards, they might not try to go for it, and I would want them going for it here. Enough players coming on the field that I think they're about to punt. So that probably did change their minds a little bit. Marion County are in the huddle, though. 14 seconds on the play clock. So Sequatchie County have a player back to receive the punt. Punter standing on his own 48-yard line. Ball slotted on the 40 of Sequatchie County. And the ball will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Sequatchie County will have it 1st and 10 from, I believe, their own 20-yard line. Show up whenever, Chandler. You know that you had 48% battery, right? Yes. Oh.
That's 6 and 1. That's 6 and 1. That's not much argument.
So Sequatchie County, again, will have the ball 1st and 10. It is spotted on the 20 in high school for a touchback from the punt.
So what's happened so far?
A lot. All right. It was 4th and 8 from the 35-yard line for Marion County. They were going to go for it, but they had a false start, and they decided to punt. So that's why.
And Reed will take it, he'll pitch it out, and they'll be ready for it, and they'll get no yards on that, maybe even lose a yard.
I think they lost 5. See exactly where they spot it, and they will spot it as a loss of about 4 on the play. So that'll be 2nd down and 19. 2nd down and 19 as Chandler readjusts my microphone. I'm sorry, not 19, 14. Where'd they start 14? From the 16-yard line, I need to go there. Run up the middle. He's still not in.
But they'll give him
forward progress. Will be. He's finally taken down around the 10-yard line. Forward progress will be.
And a hard hit at the end of that, kind of from the Marion County player. A lot of people on the Sequatchie stands are kind of booing that a little bit, but didn't see anything too much going on.
That's just about ridiculous. That's just about ridiculous. I've called them home about 5 times.
Cameron disagrees with me and Chandler, and he saw something there that we missed.
All right, it is.
3rd down, and we'll call it 15 for simplicity's sake, from the Sequatchie County 15 for the Indians. They need a 1st down here. Pitches it out as Reed gets hit, and almost makes the corner.
And he barely got pushed out of bounds right
Flag
there.
on the play. If it's against the Indians, it'll be, of course, declined because that will make it 4th down and 8 or 9 for play stands. Just waiting for the signal from the official. Walking around, talking. Comes forward to tell the call. Chop block on the offense on Sequatchie County. That will be declined, and that'll make it 4th down. And we'll call it, I think it was 8. 4th down and 8.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
And they'll bring their punt thing out. I wouldn't even try to go for it.
No, you're at your own 22-yard line. There's no reason in the world.
And it's just 14-0 right.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like this is not winnable because it feels like Marion have gotten all the points of the game, but it feels almost like they've run the score up on us when they really haven't. I mean, two scores and you're tied.
I mean, just two big plays is all you need, and you're back in this one completely.
Marion County didn't even try to rush our punter right there. Ball drops at the 40 and just kind of rolls dead at about the 40-yard line of Marion County, so we'll have the ball 1st and 10 from there.
The defense for Marion County, or excuse me, for Sequatchie County will come up and get ready for this Warrior attack. See what I did there.
I do. I apologize to all the listeners at home. Chandler enjoys puns. Again, 1st and 10 for the Warriors. They're running the same formation, back in the backfield, wings, and a receiver to the far side. Quarterback hands it off.
Number 21, Henderson.
He makes the corner. He is at the 20.
And he's just fast.
Touchdown, Warriors.
And that, we say it was 14-0, now it's 21-0. Now you're in a hole.
Yeah.
They will stop talking. But it is radio. We must keep on. Brent just walked out the door for a second. He's done. He's like, I'm done talking right now.
I'm done for the day.
And
Marion County kicker to attempt the PAT, and it is good. So that'll be 21-0. Marion County over Sequatchie County.
Yeah, and it's just been a long game for the Indians. They've just had several miscues on offense and defense, and even special teams. They've had a miscue or two, or they've actually had a big miscue on special teams with that kick earlier.
Yeah. Then the flip side of that is they blocked the punt.
They blocked 2 punts.
You're right. The first time the offense couldn't do anything with it. The second time a penalty resulted in them getting the ball. And
instead of getting the ball at like the...
I almost said bad field position, but for about anybody except Sequatchie County tonight, that would have been great field position.
Yeah, definitely. And 16, you go to the 16-yard line the first time, you don't get any points. You go over here and you get intercepted on your first or second offensive play of the second half. You're already down 14-0. You just lost. I mean, that's what loses the ball game for you.
Yeah.
And now Stevens will come to kick and steal 11. Troy Sanders and 6. Adam Pickett back for the Indians to receive.
2 minutes 48 to go in the third quarter here at Sequatchie County High School.
And we still got another quarter. It's possible.
That's the operative word there, possible. Fumble! Marion County ball miscued by the Sequatchie County returnman there. That'll be a Marion County ball 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line.
And that's just disheartening. That's just disheartening for this Indians team.
I would venture that in 5 plays or less, the score will say 28-0.
Yeah, I can see that definitely. If they still want a chance, they got to give it a stop.
That'll be the 20. I can't tell if it's the 21 or the 22, but it's around there. You get the idea. 2 receivers to the far side, pitches it to the back in motion.
Henderson.
He's got a first down and more. Down to about the 4-yard line. Flag on the play.
And that's Henderson on the carry if it stands.
Flag comes in late. It'll probably be against Sequatchie County. See exactly what the call is. Holding on the offense. No complaints.
Wow. That's one of the few miscues this Marion County defense has had. Marion County offense has had tonight.
Yep.
I mean, unless you count the punts as offense, which I really don't. I count it as special teams.
Yeah, that's special. See where the ball will be. The ball will be placed. This is interesting right now. The ball will be placed at the 17-yard line because of where the hold occurred. It actually occurred at the 7-yard line instead of the line of scrimmage. So, strangely enough, it will be. The scoreboard says first down. I'm not sure. It will be some sort of down.
It is
7.
first down.
First down and 7 for Marion County. That's interesting. Okay, first down and 7 from Marion
So
County.
what's bad on the play is they actually gain yards from a hole.
I've never seen that.
And that, that shouldn't happen, but they gained yards from a hole. They gained 3 yards from a holding play because of where it was.
Second down and 5 from around the 15-yard line for Marion County. Quarterback up to get a play called in from his...
And they'll fake the motion, they'll stop and go back.
Start the motion again.
And he'll hand it off to Zeman, who just takes it up the middle, and he...
Touchdown, Marion County!
And your prediction was right. 5 players or less, they're in the end zone, and I think this one's just about over for Sequatchie County.
Yeah.
And we still got a quarter left to play. Is that hard to say? Is that hard to swallow? Is that we're done with another quarter left to play?
After watching just the
first half was not too bad.
No, but I wasn't even referring to this game. After watching the end of Grundy, the end of South Pittsburgh, and the end of CCS, I think that's fair to say.
Yeah, and I think what's going to happen is if the Indians are playing their best, they've been playing the best, and that field goal and their PAT is good on that one. If they're really playing their best, and they're going to top up in near the first and third quarter, and then go down, it's only going to get worse for the Indians.
Yep.
I say you go deep down inside of you. You may not be able to win this game, but you go down deep down inside of you and at least score 2 touchdowns for this game is over. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I say that's what you aim for right now if you're Sequatchie.
Okay, yeah, I get that. Yeah, aim for 2.
Because right now it's not that you lost the game in the fourth quarter. You lost the game in the third quarter.
And I mean, there's still 13 minutes 37 left in this game.
Yeah. And by 13 minutes, he means a minute 37 left in the third quarter and then the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Because it confuses some people because they're used to college time, which is 15 minutes. So, don't worry, Brent. It's all right. But are you still confused?
No, I wasn't confused.
Okay.
He just always assumes I'm confused, which I am most of the time. Kickoff from Marion County.
It'll be short and
almost collected at the 20, but collected at about the 12.
Biggett will
run
take
back
it.
well. Oh, he's still on his feet.
And
What
he'll get top time. I mean, he literally they just flipped him over and then flipped him over again
He looked like he was trying to swim.
as he got down to around the 40-yard line.
Oh my goodness, Marion County have recovered something.
Oh, man.
I'll say fumble recovery by Marion County.
I would say that way because of the crowd.
No, I mean, they've got the ball. I just don't know how it happened, but I was too busy laughing at what happened to Pickett.
I thought it was down when he got hit over. I thought his elbows were down when he went through, but apparently not.
No, he was never down. He was held in the air. Now I know what they were trying to do with the ball, which they did well. So it'll be first down and 10 for Marion County from the 39-yard line of Sequatchie County. Too reminiscent of what happened a series ago. Little throw, soft throw, flag on the play. Receiver up to about the 33-yard line.
I think it's 200.
Waiting to see what the call is on the flag.
Block in the back. The call.
Block in the back, we're being told, is the call against the offense. So that will move Marion County back and give Sequatchie County a little breathing room, to be honest.
Yeah, that defense has been in the shadow of their own field goal post the entire night.
And they've been on this field for a decent amount of time in the second half, and that'll wear out the defense.
Oh, definitely.
First down and 15.
So the ball will be spotted at the 15-yard line, and so that'll make it first down and 16, I believe, for the Warriors. 45-yard line, I think it's at 15.
And,
first down and 16 for the Warriors.
Massengill will be in shotgun as he hands it off to number 21, Henderson.
Tripped up at the line, gain of maybe 2.
And a Marion County helmet is off, and he'll have to go to the sidelines for at least a play, number 76 for the Warriors. 76 not listed on here for some reason. Unless that is 78, and I'm mistaken, Ishmael Avivia.
We've got a player down. It'll be second down and 14 for Marion County, but a Sequatchie County player is down on the far side of the field. Can't tell who it is.
Who can he right now? definitely somebody with a 1 on their jersey. I can see this side of it. I always hate to see a player down, especially in a game like this.
No, it's not.
Trader's checking on him. Players from both sides taking a knee.
Always some, as physical and as intense these games are, always classed from both teams in the valley.
Marion County went down on their knee almost immediately when they noticed they had a player down.
Yeah, they done that all night, even with their own players or with our players. So
you love seeing that. That's why I love living in a place like this, because even though football is so big and the rivalries are so big, and
sometimes they get out of hand.
Yeah, and sometimes they do get out of hand. Teams still have respect and understand that.
Yeah,
what's really important.
At the end of the day, these guys that play against each other, they fight each other tooth and nail. Even being from Squatchy, even being from Marion County, they love each other.
Yeah,
and that's something you don't see maybe when you get into the the higher population schools or the private schools, or even when you get into blue chip prospects, schools that have all those blue chip prospects, you don't see that as much.
You really don't, and not trying to disrespect those other schools, but this is just how the culture is in the valley.
And especially once you get out of the South, that starts to become an issue. Is sometimes you lose class in situations.
Player's still down in Binghamton.
And it's a Squatch County player.
There he comes. Now he's up on his feet.
And that is number 12, Brandon Turner. He's being helped by trainers.
Good sportsmanship there by number 1 from Marion County. Went over and gave him a little pat on the back. That might not have been 1, I apologize, but by one of the players.
And that's always something you want to see, that class. And, just to respect these players have for each other. They know they're good. They know they're, they respect them as players. So it's always great. Sorry for the silence. It's the stoppage in play here.
So it'll be a second down and 14 for Marion County from the Sequatchie County 44-yard line. Maybe. Quarterback drops the pass, caught at the 43, tackled at the 40. Number 6, Adam Pickett, put him on the ground.
And that pass was to number 10, Blake Brooks for the Warriors.
So that'll make it third down and either 11 or 12. Third down and we'll call it 11 from the 40-yard line.
And less than 30 seconds left in this quarter.
You've got to get stopped here for Sequatchie County. Pitch out. He's got some room. First down, Marion County.
And that will be Henderson on the play.
Up to about the, 25-yard line round?
That's why I put it at.
Looks like they'll spot it on the 25. About on the 25-yard line. Maybe just a little bit farther. But it will be 1st and 10, Marion County. And the game clock will hit zeros, so one more quarter to play here at Sequatchie County High School with your score Marion County 28 and driving in Sequatchie County 0.
And we'll be right back after this short break. Back here at the fourth quarter.
They say 24.
We're back on the air. Marion County have a pass, and receiver's got some room. Touchdown, Marion County. First play of the fourth quarter. Now to make the score 34, Marion County. Sequatchie County 0 pending the PAT. That play started around the 25-yard line, so that'll be a pass for 25 yards.
And this Indians team, when it rains, it pours. It's just going out of control now.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe at the end of this game we'd see this would be our final score, 28-0, maybe something around there, because we have 14-0 going to the half, and now it's just getting out of proportion.
PAT is good, so that'll make it 35-0, Marion County.
And you want to get a score from Marion County, for Sequatchie County. That's what you're working on right now. You want to get a score. It's going to be tough, but you want to get a score.
Yeah.
They get a 10-point conversion.
No. To be able to score, you just got to have the breaks kind of go your way. So Sequatchie County have lost a couple of fumbles. Had opportunities, 1st and 10 from the 16. Marion couldn't convert. Things like that just have to not happen. It's not even that you have to have a big play. You've just got to. The generalization of it, I guess, would be if the ball hits you in the hands, catch it.
Yeah, you can't let the refs decide this game.
No, and
Marion County's been doing a good job. I'm not taking anything away from them.
Yeah, I think the refs have been pretty good overall.
Yeah, but as a player, that's all what they always tell you. You can't let the refs play the game. You got to play the game and let the
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
And no, they've not been a problem. We've not had too many problems at them. There's not been many. Any questionable calls I can think of off the top of my head.
Kickoff. Ball be caught by Pickett at the 9-yard line. Run back to the 20, 25. He's still going. Brought down at the 31-yard line.
And he's just worried about keeping that ball this time.
Yeah.
It's almost unfair when they... go ahead.
Looks like we got a player down. Number 13, the kicker.
And that'll be Stevens.
Stevens being helped off by one of his teammates. Not enough to stop the game, but he does look like he's in a little bit of pain there. Able to jog off.
Well, I think that... where's he going? No, he's going to get... Okay, I think it sounds like he's going down there. Yeah. But I think that's a good thing about kickers. You can get him right off the field and keep the game going.
Yeah.
Because he's not necessary to your next play.
Right. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Sequatchie County from the 31-yard line. Quarterback hands it off, run up the middle.
And it'll be a short game. It'll be about 5 yards on there, 4 yards?
About 4. Up to the 35-yard line. So that'll make it 2nd down and 6 from the 35.
If I'm Sequatchie County, I'm testing out my trick plays here. Let me tell you why. Because, let me go to this play first. I'll explain to you why they should be doing their trick plays right now.
Normal Sequatchie County formation. Hands it off, runs up the middle. Hayden Hicks, number 2, carries it.
You'll get up
it's
to
a first down.
Yeah. I'll be pointing out the trick plays here. Why? Because you're already down. When you're in a blowout, no one looks at near the second half of your game on tape. You can test it out on someone in a real game scenario and not have to worry about everybody knowing what's going on.
That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought of that. So, the Marion County coach wouldn't call down to Bledsoe and let him know what we're doing?
Usually that doesn't happen unless it's a home safety.
Okay. 38-yard line, 1st and 10. Sequatchie County pitch it out. And quarterback.
This is 33, Braden Grant, and he'll get a
first down out to about the 42, 43-yard line. That will be 47 or 48-yard line. But that will be a first down.
And that may say something to Blitz, okay? Because coaches do communicate around here about the team. But late in the game, if it's not affecting him directly, he may be like, maybe I want Sequatchie to win. Maybe just look a little bit better on us.
They want the Warriors to lose. The Warriors want the Warriors to lose. I'm sorry, I'm delirious. What in the world? One of the defensive linemen just kind of jumped into the space of Sequatchie County's line. So that would be a 5-yard penalty against them for, I guess, we'll be holding approachment. 1st and 10 for Sequatchie County from the 43-yard line of Marion County.
Read under center again.
1st and 5, I'm sorry. maybe a 4-yard gain, so it'll be about second and 1.
And that was Reed on the carry.
8 minutes 30 here to go in the game here from Sequatchie County High School Stadium.
And here we go. Reed under center again. He'll whistler blown as he hands it off to number 2, Hayden Hicks, who gets up through the pile.
See what the call is from the referee. False start on the offense. So the yardage that we just picked up, lost again. So it'll be first down and 10. Maybe we'll get a play. I'm sorry, not first down. Second down and 6. So maybe we'll get some actual yardage on here.
And Hayden Hicks was wide open when he rode the whistle. I mean, he was on his way to getting touchdown. He just got out of the pile, and he was on his way when they blew that whistle.
That might have been because we had a false start.
Well, I know that. I'm just saying. Reed just juking some players out, but he's got 5. When you got 5 players to juke, it's kind of hard to get away from all of them. So.
Third down, and we'll call it 5 for the Indians from the 43-yard line.
Third down.
And number 29, Dylan Sanders for the Indians will rush off the field.
2 receivers to the near side, aside from that same formation. Quarterback takes it himself, goes up to about the 40-yard line.
And he'll be short of the first down.
That'll bring up 4th down. I mean, what do you do here? 4th down, getting killed late in the game.
I think you go for it. You try, like I said, you try your trick play. You try to get as many points as you can right now. Even if it's a field goal, 3 points looks better than nothing.
So it's 4th and 2 or 3 from the 40-yard line for the Indians. They'll leave their offense on the field. Hands the ball off, and he's got a first down.
And more.
Up to the 31, 32-yard line. So it'll be first down.
And that's really the first time we've called Hayden Hicks' name tonight.
Yeah. I think I've said it once, but that's about it. And usually we hear from him a lot.
Yeah, we heard him from first of the game, and that's what they were doing better. Now they're putting him in there, and now they're getting some movement on that line and getting in there and getting some yardage.
Mm-hmm. So, again, first down and 10, Sequatchie County from about the 31-yard line.
And Reed drops the ball, picks it up, and goes for a yard or two, makes something out of nothing there.
Be second down, Sequatchie County, 5 minutes 40 to go in the game.
Where'd they end up at? Where did they end up at?
It'll be second down, Sequatchie County, from about the 28-yard line of Marion County. That'll be second down and 7 or 8. Quarterback pitches it out after faking the handoff, and he will almost looked to get stopped around the 25, but just kind of fell to the 23-yard line.
And, coming into this game, we said they're going to see a little bit more spread. We saw a little bit more, but not much.
No, not much.
And most of the time they've done it, they've not done an option out of it. They've done pretty much just passing.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's it's kind of easy for your defense when you know when they're running and when they're passing. So, anyways, Reed under center yet again. Now it off to number 2, Hicks. He gets a few yards on that, and
might have been enough for first.
Close to a first down.
Referee does signal for a first down.
And Will.
That might have been out of pity.
Yeah, I mean, after not, that might be out of pity.
4 minutes and a half to go in the game. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Indians from the 20-yard line of Marion County. Quarterback hands the ball off, runs it up the middle, or running back runs it up the middle, gets to about the 16-yard line. So it'll be second down and 6.
And there's a flag. He just throws it out of the middle of that pile where he was at.
That's got to be unsportsmanlike conduct or something.
And not sure if it's going to be against the Sequatchie team. It may be against the Sequatchie team out of frustration.
They seem to be backing up. Well, see what the call is first. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Sequatchie County.
And even when you're getting this frustrated, I know they're frustrated. Losing 35-0 to a Marion County team, they had a pretty good chance to beat at the beginning of the season. Now they're not, in that same fashion, and now they're just frustrated with everything.
So I believe this will be second down, and that looks like 22 or something ridiculous like that. Quarterback will keep it himself, and he's up to the 20. He's got some room. Touchdown! Or did I call that too soon?
Yeah, it's touchdown. So Sequatchie County, and the Indians finally get on the board with 3 minutes left in the game, and it's just too little too late for this Indians team.
It's nice to see that 0 gone, but yeah.
And nice to see a touchdown.
Yeah. Start of the fourth quarter, Bledsoe County 57, Lookout Valley 0. I was in the JV or in Bledsoe County.
What's the score right now?
At the start of the fourth, it was 57-0.
It's just nice to see some signs of life from the Sequatchie team.
Yeah.
No, they're not completely dead.
So that'll make it 35-7 for Marion County over Sequatchie County. That touchdown with 2 minutes 58 to go in the game. The first points for Sequatchie County tonight.
And I think Marion County's kind of let off. Maybe not let off a little bit, but put some of their JV players in certain positions because they're looking a little bit easier to pound away against, honestly. So, yeah, and I guess we can start talking about tomorrow. Tennessee, Georgia. Who you got?
Who have I got, or what's my prediction?
It's going to be a close game. What's your prediction of that game?
Okay, my prediction is going to be that it could go one of two ways. And I've used this expression all night tonight in a general sense, but I'm going to use this in a literal sense. Against Oklahoma, in the first half, Tennessee played great. In the second half, ball hits the receivers in the hands, they can't catch it.
Yeah.
If they can literally catch the balls that hit them in the hands,
if they can execute,
then I believe it'll be close, maybe a 7-point game. If they cannot, Georgia will blow us out by like 40.
So your prediction is going to go either a blowout or it's going to be close. You're not telling me who's going to win.
Yeah. Get there, Jim. No, I got... Man, I can't even say these words, but I got Georgia by 7.
Romero off the kick. And...
Not a very far one.
No.
Whistles on the...
I think we may have false start. I think someone went before the ball was kicked over here on the line. And another miscue by this Indian special teams. And so they'll move back 5 yards for the kickoff. That'll give Marion County some prime real estate to run through.
Yeah. Not very excited. We do have a final score from the Bledsoe game. Bledsoe 57, Lookout Valley 0. So they took mercy on them in the fourth quarter there.
And another score of interest, Signal Mountain 27, Bradley Central 7. That was the final score there. Romero to kick again after that false start by the Indian special team. And it'll be caught by...
Can't really tell who that is, but he's brought down around the 38, 39-yard line of Marion County.
That'll be number 15 for the Warriors, Ben Dempsey. And we're getting down into that. Looks like we're getting down into those sophomores and freshmen, that JV for the Marion County Warriors.
Marion County gets ready for the 38-yard line.
And as I take a timeout, we'll give you some more score updates. Grundy County at South Pittsburgh, 20-7 at the half. South Pittsburgh. And it's kind of looking very weird. South Pittsburgh's kind of beaten Grundy by that much, but yet we beat South Pittsburgh, but we lost to Grundy. It's kind of a weird. I always like to think it was a losing triangle.
Yeah.
You know,
I go the other way. It's a winning triangle.
Winning triangle. Kind of a three. I mean, if you had to put those three teams in a district, that would be a three-way tie. You know.
Yeah.
So, and also we have let's see, we have White County at CCS, 14-7. White County over CCS in the third quarter. Or CCS.
What? I have no problem with CCS. I have a problem with playing CCS in district, but I have no problem with them. Their people are fairly good. Their coach has always been good to us. White County are not that way.
And Middle Tennessee Christian out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee is up at the half, 16-14 over Whitwell at Whitwell. Whitwell, they're being, it's kind of hard to tell with some of these teams, but they are a better team than they have been in previous.
Man, I want to play Whitwell. I want to play Whitwell. I want to beat Whitwell.
I do too. Maybe that gives us a win on the season. Well, after the Jamboree, you never know. But
not even just that, but why in the world? I understand why they quit. I disagree with it. Marion County will run the ball. He's still going. Pick up a 5, 10, open space. He's at the 40, 30, 20. One man to beat, 10. Touchdown, Marion County.
And that will be Ben Dempsey again, the sophomore for the Warriors. And not looking good for next year because the sophomore running that well. But anyways, they'll get another touchdown. It'll be 41-7 pending the PAT.
Is it flag on the play? Oh, there is a flag on the play.
Amen.
Touchdown will stand.
And definitely some.
Sequatchie County, Marion County's band playing Rocky Top, already ready for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, there's one thing we got.
Touchdown won't stand.
Oh, it will not.
They'll bring it back out to the 31-yard line of Sequatchie County, and Marion will have the ball there. I assume 1st and 10.
We'll see. 2 minutes 36 left in the game. 35-7 your score from Wayne Reynolds. We're in Wayne Reynolds Bass Box from the Indian Stadium here on the campus of Sequatchie County. And Marion County will arrive in that wing T formation. And whistles will be blown.
False start against Marion County, so I'll back about 5 yards. I tell you, it wouldn't bother me none if Marion just took a couple of knees here.
And it would. They've already demoralized this offense, or this Indians defense enough. But you got to imagine, it's a rivalry. You want to score as many points as you can on your rival.
Yeah.
If we were playing Bledsoe, if we were up, by this much in Bledsoe, you think we want to keep putting the gas pedal?
I don't care who it is. I think letting up against somebody is disrespectful. I think you've got to keep trying to score.
And they'll stop him at the
about the 37-yard line. Yeah, he lost a couple of yards. I say you keep trying to score on somebody until you've got enough time to take 3 knees. Once the clock gets down that low, then you can take your knees. But until then, you're under absolutely no obligation to do anything except try to score.
Yeah.
That's my view on football.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. But you wait till that last 3 knees, that last minute and a half, and then you take a knee. But I just don't think you let up on any team until that point.
Yes, I agree 100%. I would say it's disrespectful to
I mean, it was like watching a Georgia game a few years ago. Georgia Tech was up by it's like 44-14, something like that. They let Georgia score. Like, they literally just open up and let Georgia score just so they get the ball back and take it in. It was weird to watch, but
it's odd.
But it was, definitely some odd play calling near the end of the game. But what are you gonna do?
2 minutes and 5 seconds left here in this game. 2nd down and about 15 from the 43-yard line from Marion County. Sorry if it seems like we're kind of distracted from the game, but to be completely honest, we are. He'll hand the ball off, and he'll lose a couple of yards there.
To number 10, Blake Brooks, who's now the fullback position.
Dropped to about the 39-yard line, so loss of 2.
That clock will keep rolling, and that's what the Marion County Warriors want right now.
I think that's what the Sequatchie County
anybody wants right now,
Yeah.
And no, Mercy Rule is not in effect right now, though. It is. They have to score another touchdown for it to be in effect. But with a minute and a half left, you just kind of want to. I think let's see. It's 3rd down. They got to get. If they get a 1st down here,
3rd down at about 15 from the 39, give or take. And it will stay on the ground, and he'll get up to about the 36-yard line, maybe 35. So it will be 4th down with 1:20 left to go in the game right now.
If you're Sequatchie, you get this ball back.
Take it.
You take it. Okay. I was just going to ask.
Under normal circumstances, I would say if you're down and you get the ball back, you try to score until zeros are on the clock. But with as many miscues and as many things that have gone wrong,
you might go the other way. You might give Marion County another touchdown.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. Not the way things have been going tonight.
Well, under a minute left here, 35-7 is your score in Marion County's favor, and they've just been dominant tonight.
And they'll take a delay of game penalty unless they got a timeout off in time, which I don't think they did. No, delay a game against Marion County, which was completely on purpose, just to give them a little bit more room to punt. I don't blame them. So it'll be 4th down from their own 41-yard line.
Are you still trying to pin them inside that and maybe try to give them the muffet and get in the end zone? Or are you just trying to let them catch it and go with it?
Play your heart out on this play. If you're Marion County, you still play your heart out on this play. Not necessarily looking to kill somebody, but you're looking to make sure that Sequatchie County are not able to get a touchdown.
Oh, definitely.
The winner of the $50 bill tonight was Amanda Reed.
And Indians will come back on the field ready for the Marion County Warriors to get on with this game. I guess they just want to just kind of sit there and let this soak in that they're beating Sequatchie County.
Yeah. And with such a dominant performance, I mean, they won last year, but it wasn't really dominant throughout the entire game like it has been tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
They'll actually run a play here on 4th down. They'll keep it on the ground. So
I think that's just to get your JV some plays in.
Yeah. And the ball will still turn over on downs to Sequatchie, and you ran some time off the clock. So 44.4 seconds to go here. Sequatchie County got the ball.
2 knees, and the game's over. Or do you try at least one play and then take it? If it's just not successful, just take it in.
Again, almost any scenario, I would say you keep playing, trying to score if you're losing until there's zeros on the clock. But as many miscues as we've had tonight, it scares me to death that I see them lining up to run a play.
And they're lining up for a play. That's going to scare you to death, Brent. They'll take it and
dropped at the line of scrimmage. Is that a fumble?
They fumble it. Yeah.
Marion County said they have it. My goodness, fumble.
And, this is just, you got to imagine Marion County's going to take a knee here.
Yeah, have to, almost.
I mean, they have to.
But that was my point.
Yeah.
I mean, that every word I just said.
And this Sequatchie County, Sequatchie County team just not performing. They're not performing as well as they should be performing.
Yeah. Marion County lined up to run a play. Yeah, they run a play, but they'll keep it on the ground. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, loss of a yard,
and that may run the rest of the clock
I'm
out.
Sure.
Well, clock's going to run out here, and you would imagine they wouldn't run another play unless they. I mean, they hate us, but they shouldn't run another play here. Looks like they're huddled up for one though. And it's still a rivalry. They may try to go, and now they'll walk off the field now, and that will be your ball game. 35-7, Marion County. Just a dominant performance from Marion County. Sequatchie County not quite going up to the bill this season. Comments on the game, Brent?
Disappointing. I think that word sums it up because every time there's been a chance for us to get a break, it has gone the other way.
And it is kind of disappointing, but was it something that we expected going into this game?
I'm going to be 100% honest. I expected us to get killed, but I didn't expect us to get killed because it was our fault. I expected us to be able to, when you're 16 yards out and you got the ball, you got to get a touchdown.
Yeah.
I mean, I expected things like that to happen.
And when you're out 20 yards, you can't let the ball get intercepted. You got to get it in the end zone.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, but it was an awful performance by Sequatchie County because they really did beat themselves.
Yeah.
But that is the game of football. High school football especially. Your Indians take on
Bledsoe County.
Bledsoe
next week.
County next week.
Did you really have to think about that?
I had to think about it for a second because
That's hilarious.
we're going from Warriors to Warriors, you know.
Yeah.
But they'll take on Bledsoe County next week at Bledsoe County, and excited for that game. It's always you can always throw the rules off the book.
Yeah.
You know, both teams have 2 losses to district, I do believe.
Yeah, but the difference is our losses in district
Yeah.
are to CCS and Grundy, and theirs are to Signal and Notre Dame.
Yeah, but ours has been close. Theirs has been dominant, like we kind of expected. So next week we'll see you from Bledsoe County, and until then, I'm Chandler Morrison.
And I'm Brent Hurst.
This is Spear Nation Radio signing off. God bless and go Indians.
78.